Greetings, friends, and welcome to a very special episode of the Mercenaries of Mischief. Today, we take a step out of our normal timeline and canon. Well, timelines, I guess, for those of you who have been around. Just don't really worry about anything happening today. We're having a fun adventure in the world of Dingo Doodle's Fool's Gold campaign setting. Available now on Kickstarter. We'll get some more information from that, about that from our Dungeon Master, Puck. Take it away!
Hello, and welcome to the Mercenaries of Mischief. Just the announcements for today. Number one, thank you so much to Dingo Doodles and Felix and all the people over at the Fool's Gold crew for letting us do this cool preview of the Fool's Gold Into the Bellowing Wilds campaign setting, which you can find now on Kickstarter. You can find that in the information below on our YouTube, and we'll throw a link up in the old Twitch. Now then, attendance. Starting with Solar Dasher, Rusty Rogue, Factor of Unknowns, Skylar, David Mason, Raul Grimrick, James Marte, Larissa Quill, Grilka, Axel, and Alexis Fernan. Thank you all for joining us today. Regularly scheduled programming this week. We've got our special presentation today. Those of you who are still hanging on the hook, wondering what's going on in the Mercenaries of Mischief, don't worry. That story continues next week, just in time to wrap things up for something very scary for Halloween. And then, of course, we've got the continued adventures of Sally and We Happy Few on our sister channel, Mom's Trash Bin. You want to check that out and see what's going on over there. And that is it for today, if you please.
Look out, beware, roll the dice if you dare. Let's go and fight, protect, persuade, deceive, let your party run free. Enter the world of mercenaries. Mischief, mischief, mischief.
We're back now?
Yeah, we're back.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yo,
He looks out through the window, looks down on the street. The world passes him by with the wind at his feet. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of the Mercenaries of Mischief. I, of course, am your benevolent Dungeon Master, Puck, and I am joined today by these wonderful test subjects. We'll call them test subjects today, as they venture into the wonderful world of the Bellowing Wilds, the Fool's Gold campaign setting, which I will now introduce in no particular order, starting with everyone's favorite resurrected bard, Mr. Kushano the Quick, joining us today. Everyone's favorite double-minded bard, Miss Lil Singer, joining us today. Also joining us today, we have head mistress of the Avalon Knights Academy, Miss Gilbertus Fucking Not, joining us today. Everyone's favorite hugbear, Norbog the Barbarian. And of course, the ever studious Mr. Penathan Wright joining us today. And last but not least, you may know them as Angelo, but today we have Saber Sensei here as Lavia of Callan, a special Weaver character, which is a new race in the Fool's Gold setting. And we're going to learn all about them in just a minute. Last time on the Mercenaries of Mischief, it's not important. And today on the Mercenaries of Mischief,
However, there was a previous time where we've interacted with this universe. Check out episode 45.
There was. Okay.
Of season 1.
Let me take you back to the ancient time of 2019, when the mercenaries did encounter, I think it was 2019. I can see John silently checking my math in his head.
No, I was just thinking like, in the future, that's going to be known as 1BP.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All right, so back in 2019, Sips, traveling through dimensions with wild magic, appeared with the Mercenaries of Mischief, and weird stuff, and wibbly-wobbly timey-wimey. The important thing is, that now the Mercenaries of Mischief have gone to Sips's world, the Bellowing Wilds. And they are going there with Lavia, who Lavia is lives in the Bellowing Wilds. She's a weaver, and she has spent some time at the Avalon Knights Academy, kind of getting to know everybody there and seeing if there's maybe a way that her organization, the Wizardly Home for Wayward Adventurers, in the Bellowing Wilds, may be able to work with the Avalon Knights Academy in the future. And so you guys have had some time with Lavia now. You've gotten to know each other a little bit, and you are now heading over to the Bellowing Wilds to a place known as Pyrite Village, which is a kind of farming town deep in the jungles of the Bellowing Wilds. And Lavia has told you that she'd like to take you here because the food here is incredible. So a little background on Pyrite Village. Pyrite Village is a very special place. It was founded by old adventurer who came there and decided that he was going to tame the wilds and have this kind of special farming village that basically just take over the wilds and make sure that people can live there and have food and all kinds of things. And since then, it's become a thriving community. And it's, in fact, home of a special event that happens every year called the Bellowing Barbecue, which is like a giant food festival that happens there as well. Big thing in Pirate Village is they don't waste anything. So if you're going there, you'll find all kinds of bone castle or bone homes and just skins and feathers decorating everything. And they're really big into hunting and farming. It's a good, hardy, tough folks throughout the community and a nice, warm place to live. And that's where you guys find yourself currently, on a ship floating in. You are on an airship kind of gliding in on the edges of the jungles of the Bellowing Wilds. And that's where we start our scene.
Real quick, sorry, production thing.
Yeah.
Anybody else hearing kind of a high pitched hum?
Oh.
Is anybody not hearing it? You're not hearing it?
I'm not hearing nothing.
I heard it. I heard it too.
Heard it briefly.
Okay.
It was on and off.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll check to see if it comes back. Everybody just double check your cables are tight.
Mic check. Everyone going one by one, maybe?
Hello, hello.
Sean.
Hello.
Yeah.
Something's
Is Sean?
happening. We're getting a feedback. Do you have anything?
Is it me?
Anything humming in the background? Yeah. Nope.
I got nothing over here. Maybe.
Are your cables are tight?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Nope.
We'll see if it's okay for now.
It just happened with my mic, or?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we're good. I think we're good to.
Okay.
All right. Sorry to break the scene.
Live production.
Woo!
Live production, everybody. But did it make a noise when I touched it? Oh.
Yeah, I think you're better now. Okay.
Okay. All right.
We're on a
so,
boat.
you guys are on an airship heading into the Bellowing Wilds with Lavia. Lavia is excited to show you this Pyrite Village. You can sample some of the delicious foods there.
Yeah.
And of course,
mean, what do they got to drink around?
What do they have to drink? Oh, so many different things. There are the different supposed blood types, and well, I suppose
Anything a little more like human friendly? Like I was thinking like a wine or a mead or an ale.
of course, yes, of course, yes. Sorry, I went directly to what I wanted.
Yeah, that's. I'd rather not know too many details about that. Just, we're accepting all types of sustenance situations. We've got vampire friends, it's fine. Just like would prefer not to have to deal with the moral implications. Anyways,
Of course. Let me think back to the time when I was when I was human. I believe there are the very ales that you referred to, and some wine, and some. Oh, I remember there was cheese that people liked with wine back then. Cheese, I like cheese.
Yeah, I mean, cheese is great. I'm just is there a bar? I think is what we're kind of
Definitely.
right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
My understanding is it's a bit of a farmer's market kind of festival.
Oh, all right.
There's a farmer's market. We gotta go. We're gonna be late for the farmer's market.
All right. So
you thought
your guys'
that I hated boats before. Boy, an airboat. It's really. Anyway.
the whole nother scenario. So you guys have to land your airship just out on the edges of this kind of dense jungle that leads into where Pyrite Village is. And then everyone is allowed to kind of disembark there. Now, as you kind of move through this place, it's just this verdant, kind of untamed wild that spreads out before you. The foliage is thick. You can hear the sounds of various creatures moving through the trees. You can smell beautiful flowers in all kinds of directions. And dotted throughout, you do see these kinds of remnants, these old ruins kind of jutting up from the jungle in all kinds of directions. Thick black stone columns and walls overgrown with moss and vines. And each one of them is interlaced with these geometric lines going in sharp directions, laced throughout as you move deeper and deeper into this place. And as you guys begin to approach Pyrite Village, you know that you are definitely drawing closer because you start to smell cooking meats, various spices and foods that all just kind of wafts through the air, and it begins to get stronger the deeper you go in. And you eventually come across, at the edge of this thick, marshy bog, a group of hearty-looking gentlemen. There's a couple beast folk and a large half-orc. And they've got a net around some enormous beast, and they're attempting to haul it up out of the water. Heave, men! Give it a good pull! Hurrah!
All right.
And they're just trying to drag this thing out.
Is it a fish? Is it like a gator?
Well, it looks a little bit like a gator. This particular creature is very large. It has these webbed feet, and it has 6 legs. It has this bizarre upturned nose with multiple nostrils, and its back is covered with thick, long spines with holes at the top of it. But the most distinct feature of this creature is the fact that it is covered with this thick, sticky black goo all over its back. And there are in fact bits of bones and foliage and things sticking out of it.
I'm gonna make friends with it.
Isn't black goo like a red flag for us?
It is not alive.
Oh. That's
So
okay.
I can-
We still can make friends with it.
I
right,
can
Ken?
make friends with
That's still something you guys 100% can do. And the lead man of everyone sees Lavia and says, good weaver.
Hello.
Do you have any strong friends that could maybe give us a hand with this?
Shrink
I
down
look
a bit.
amongst my
I don't-
friends.
I don't want to be volunteered, so I'm like,
I know no one's looking at me.
Anyone who follow me, I'm walking away.
What is
Walking with
it?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the hell's happening.
Oh, you never seen a tar-maw before?
No, we're just visiting.
Have
Tourists.
I seen a tar-maw before?
Not up close. You've definitely heard tales of them. You haven't encountered one personally.
I was under the impression I was amongst heroes. I see them walking away and shrinking away.
Yeah, no, the two bards definitely, I think, just like look at are you fucking
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Get a drink.
You're
Get a
new
drink.
here.
I am a small human. I'm just like, I'm tall, but I'm very spindly.
Is this a sea creature?
It's some kind of reptile.
Oh, yeah, Chapetta's like, yeah, I don't condone that.
I don't want to get goo in my fur. It takes forever to wash.
I can help you get it out of the river if that's what you want. And I open my book as I.
Look, well, we gotta get it to the village. We gotta chop it up.
You're gonna eat it.
Yeah, absolutely. See, the good thing about the tar-maws is the outside is so hot, the meat is nicely cured underneath the skin.
Well, listen, the best I could do probably is I could spin you a web and make a rope out of it, and you could drag it into town, but it looks as though we have our own agenda at the moment.
Oh, of course. Nobody wants to, if you could just grab a rope, you could help us haul it out, take it into the village.
No, I'm morally opposed, so I'm good.
I think we're just refusing the most obvious,
You're just
plot
like,
hook.
no.
Look,
We're just visiting, okay? There's
Here,
not
I'll-
a
fine.
I came here for a vacation.
I'll help.
Education.
I'll help.
This is
It's
spring
fine.
break.
It's fine. I'll help you. And I lean over and I cast Animate Dead on it.
We're never gonna get asked back.
No. No.
All right, this enormous hulking beast kind of wobbles to life. And everybody is a bit startled and taken aback.
It's fine. Now it can walk into town on its own. Easy. Magic. Prestidigitation glitter.
And you never cease to amaze me. Absolutely fantastic.
No, now let's not mention the fact that when something turns undead, I don't know what it does to the meat, but that's fine.
I mean, imagine the same thing it did when it was dead. If I had to guess.
Right?
But,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Well, we're gonna find
oh,
out.
well, that.
I mean, it's
That
still
worked a
necrotic
treat.
energy.
All right. Well, can you get it to follow us into town?
Sure. Hey, bud, I know you're dead. I'm sorry about that. Can you follow them? Yeah, you're a good boy. Who's a good corpse? Yeah, you.
I hate it here.
Jolbetta needs a vacation from her vacation.
Yeah.
It's already here.
I feel
Do
like
I
the
think the
majority
kill
of our
here-
group just are not surprised.
Oh, there's plenty to kill. In fact, anything you could kill and bring to the feast certainly be helpful.
No, animals, no. Like bad people.
I mean, this thing's undead now, and it'll still be undead when it gets where it's going if you want to re-kill it.
I don't. That seems worse.
I
Morally.
don't know.
Somehow.
Lilith and I have found the nearest bar by now.
Well, yeah, eventually if you follow these hunters with their animated prize kill into the village, you're met with Pirate Village, just, again, tons of houses and things constructed out of the bones of massive beasts. Colorful hides and feathers decorate everything. There are numerous chop houses in this place. People are cutting up meat. And have you ever been to like a food festival where there's like all the restaurants and they've got like the taster tables and everything set up? This place is basically that. Like there's a lot of that going on
Is there
everywhere.
like
and there's like
a brewer's
Tons of
alley
grills.
where there's like.
What's that?
Is there like a brewer's alley where there's like the beer?
Oh, absolutely.
festival
There's a
part
bunch of people.
Yeah.
There's like a craft brewery section where people have taken like exotic roots and flowers from the jungle and kind of created different things out of it.
Yes, I'm excited.
And there's even like a little area that has various salads and collections of rare jungle flowers and things to try and eat. So it's all kind of laid out for everybody.
Look,
And
Beeline.
once you get in,
Beeline to the edible
right.
flowers.
yes.
all right.
This one has a bit of. It's like there's an herbal undertone. I really think you'd like it. Try it out. I'm just
Oh, yeah,
making
we
little
got that
face
one,
stuff with me.
We brewed that with the desert mushrooms.
Mushroom. Is that kind of earthy sense? I like it. It pairs well with the overall hop profile. Yeah. And Kashana is being a very like craft beer snob bro. At this point, and mansplaining brewing to.
All right.
I see. Can you hand me a sample of everything you've got, please?
Well, you just go to the tables and get them. Is what you do here.
Levitate hand. I mean, not levitate hand, mage hand.
You just find like a chair and recline back, and you're just like mage handing everything to yourself.
I'm going around and like chatting with people. I'm like, oh yeah, this one, and I'll mage hand some samples over to.
Oh my gosh, this one's it's like it's a spice of cinnamon. Try this one. And I hand to Kashano. What do you think he used?
We're just floating. How high magic is this town? Is it weird for people just be floating their drinks back and forth to each other?
I mean, they get a couple of it. You get the impression like there's a lot of hardy folks here. Most of them seem fairly unflappable. They seem generally entertained by anything magical that you do. It's a bit of excitement for them.
Great. Fantastic. Goal achieved.
Can I
Gonna make an impression.
Dare Kashano. I want to dare you to do something. Very cool. I see a particular drink and I'm just like, oh, I wonder. And I want to see if I can light it on fire. I don't know if I can or not. And I'm going to be like, I've seen someone drink this before. You want to try? I'll go first.
Yes. Actually, yes. I would love to do this. Shano definitely knows the trick. This is a standard bar trick. He knows how to do it.
Hey, Kashano, move your mouse. It's on Saber's face.
Oh.
I'm
Sorry. You're getting the nose pick.
No worries.
Sometimes, yeah, when I bump it, it travels to the next screen. Oh,
All right.
me.
So, are you trying a flaming drink?
Yeah, if she's gonna make me a flaming drink, I will try to drink it without burning my mouth. But I know the thing is, you like have to pour it back in and then snuff out the oxygen and then blow out.
Well,
you don't want to.
You could just blow out the fire first, or that's...
No, you gotta drink it while it's flaming. She's obviously prompting.
That's not
me
how
to
they
do
did
a bar
flaming
trick.
mows.
Yeah. Well,
Look, I don't know. All I know is I'm fire resistant, so I don't know any better.
This is a bar trick. Kashano knows classic bar tricks like this. He can do actual press. Well, he just uses prestidigitation to put out the flame just before he closes his mouth.
Can I check if he's cheating?
I mean, you could. That's
play in today's
completely
game?
something you could do.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Wow. 22. You stealthy?
Okay, so wait. So I would probably do a sleight of hand against that?
You
I
give me a
guess so.
sleight of hand to prestidigitate that fire out as you drink it.
I mean, sleight of hand.
I didn't
Yeah, I know.
You
You can tell.
cheater!
You can tell.
You cheated!
What
You
cheat?
cheater!
You said drink the drink. I don't know what cheating. You want to set other parameters, you got to set them at that beginning.
Drink it while it's hot.
You're fine.
Fire! Fire! While it's hot. Another round, please.
All right. Yeah, and this time I
All right.
tried to do it without magic. And without
All right.
coughing and lighting my face on fire.
Make a constitution save.
Hair's on fire. I'll tell you what, burning hair smells awful.
It's a 4. I would have thought this would be like a dexterity thing. I was not expecting constitution.
Oh my god, while you're on fire, can I yell for Gebetta? Gebetta!
So, Kashana has scorched the inside of his mouth and trachea.
Been a while. I breathed it a little bit.
Gilberto
Fine. Don't.
It's too late. Gilberto was like walking by and she's like, is that? And she looks and she sees it's a bar and she's like, yeah, it is. And before she walks in, she just looks in the window to see what's happening.
You just see Kashana like keeled over, coughing. Just
At the back. Oh, better.
Gilberto will just walk in and be like, so what's going on there?
I thought he could handle it. He said he could.
It's been
He says a
while,
lot of
lot
things.
practice. Everyone is very impressed up until that.
What did you drink?
Fireball.
I drink the shot without snuffing it out. It was on fire. It's just little.
You're supposed to do. Oh.
So while that's happening, Norbog is trying out edible flowers.
And like find seeds and like to take back, trying to figure out what wouldn't be an invasive species.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of people selling them, fancy gardening hats and everything like that. The flowers are gorgeous. Like they're just these beautiful multicolored blooms, and you can see various colors of leaves and vegetables and things in these salads that you kind of never seen before. But as you do try them,
Oh, great.
I need you to make a con save as
Great.
well.
I do have decent con, so 15?
15. All right, this is the spiciest thing you've ever eaten in your life.
Oh my god.
But you're able to like control yourself and hold it.
Do you have milk? Do you have milk? Do you have any milk?
Yeah, well, dear, we have some milk in the tavern. Was that a little too spicy for you?
Just a bit. Is that normal? What level is that for you here?
Oh, that was a mild one.
Oh my god. Oh, what's spicy?
Oh, you have to try this one. And it's just this bright red, almost glowing flower. With like these pointy, almost like a poinsettia leaf.
Episode is going to be Norbog going on a vision quest.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna save this for later, and I'm gonna put it in my hair with the other flowers that are in my hair. So I'm gonna take it, but not eat it at the moment.
Like you always know where it is because it feels warm in your hair.
Oh, good. I like this.
All right.
Why not so we can just huddle around Norbog's flower? Just for
Weaponize
warmth.
your environment.
That's nice.
And I will make my way to the tavern because I could use some like sour cream or some milk or something. Because oh my gosh, these people are very hardy.
I
Give
will
me your
say,
finest glass of sour cream.
Once Gilberto came in, definitely would have been like trying to get her to take some shots.
Trying to what?
Yeah,
Did her
wait,
take
what?
them
What are you trying to make her do?
Oh.
Is Gilberto drinking
Oh,
on
yeah.
this trip?
You drink
So
it?
if it's vacation, yeah.
Yeah, but I'd say by the time Norbog gets there, and I don't know, did Penn and Lavia show up yet, or are they?
Yeah, Penn, Lavia, what are you guys up to?
I was I would have at least probably tried to stay near one person, but I was actually walking in with the corpse because I kind of have to help them get it there.
And like much to your chagrin, like they are butchering this animated corpse while you still have it animated. The farmers are like, this is incredibly convenient.
I'm glad it.
Like, are you hireable? Could we like get you to come on other hunts?
I don't. All right, can I get a ruling, please? This is so important. If something is an animated undead, it doesn't feel pain, right? That's a thing. It's just like a meat puppet.
It's the consequences of your necromancy.
That's
I'm
why
your dungeon master and your friend, and I'm going to tell you inconclusive.
Pen's gonna finally learn his moral lesson, and then he's gonna be like next week, not canon. That wasn't canon.
I mean, inconclusive, but I imagine the entire situation makes you feel a bit uncomfortable.
I hate it. And before we got there, though, I did take a small vial out of my side jacket and just kind of scooped whatever this goo is off of it.
Oh, it's thick, like long strings, come off of it.
I don't know what this is, but it's coming home, and I put the stopper in it, and I'll put that away. And I guess, I don't know, am I with Lavia, or did Lavia head off with them?
Oh no, I totally would have walked with you. And I mean, the majority of people watching know all about Pen, but I would have asked you many questions about your history with necromancy and how you got to where you are, etc.
Happily told you everything, gushing as this corpse is being beat to death, and I'm very upset, but I'm like, oh, but I love necromancy. This is not usual, but whatever, it's great.
And a hardy-looking fellow who's wearing the fanciest overalls you've ever seen, half-orc gentleman, walks over. He's got a little bit of a top hat on. He says, "Oh, good weaver. Thank you so much. I see you've brought tourists to our town. I'm Mayor Bobbums. Nice to meet you."
Hello, Mayor. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance as well.
Thank you so much for bringing some new tourists over. Bellowing Barbecue's just about to get started.
Yes, I figured this would be the best time.
Well, I hope your new friends are hungry, because looks like it's gonna be quite a spread this year.
Yes, absolutely.
What was your name, young man?
I'm Penathan Wright of the Avalon Knights Academy. And I stopped for a minute because I totally forgot where we came from, and I'm like, interdimensional, inter-universe, planar. I'm from far away, and I stick my hand out to shake.
Oh, that's sweet. Here, have a rib. And he hands you this dripping, meaty rib that's still searing.
What is this from?
Not till you try it.
Okay, and I use mage hand / prestidigitation, however I do this, and I remove all the meat from the bone and have the pristine bone, and I'm like, oh my god, thank you. And I put the bone in my bag, and then I'll eat the meat.
Okay.
I'll eat the meat. It's I kept a handful of it, and I'm like, oh, thank you, but I'm more excited about that bone, obviously. And yeah, I guess just...
All right.
So good, I love meat.
Oh, it's tasty. It's very juicy and flavorful meat.
I feel terrible about eating it, but I do love it.
Yeah, don't worry. You'll get over that. Most of these are very delicious. Also, we got some, non-meat options, too, if you want. It's been requested through the last 3 Bellowing barbecues, so, we had some of the foragers put some stuff together. It's kind of become a cottage industry. Might be the new thing.
So what is this?
Oh, that there is croc meat.
Okay, like this? And I point at the tar thing that I forgot
Oh, that's
the name.
a tar-maw, son.
Oh, I'm new here. Also, I want some of that. I did help bring it home. Whenever that's done, they said it was really good. So I would love a piece of that later.
Don't worry. You'll get a piece of it. We don't waste anything in Pyrite Village. Why, if you were to drop dead here, we'd probably turn you into a coat rack.
I love that. I have much of the same beliefs.
Well, I think you'd like it here, then.
Cool. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna go... Where are my friends? I'm at that, this is like when you're at a festival and you turn around and everyone's gone.
They're just gone.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Would Lilith be singing yet? How many drinks in?
The better might be.
I was thinking
I do
we were
recall
playing
they-
the game.
Joe actually.
Oh,
Okay,
let's
head
have
into the
singing Gilbetta again, please.
Yeah.
Hey, now, whoa, hey, whoa.
Heck yeah.
Jabetta's doing the fucking hidey ho again.
You are technically a bard, so like
I know.
you got a little bit.
She
of,
wasn't
yeah.
then. She wasn't the first time that it happened.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
Mayor Bobbums, aka Ol Bobbums. All right, not
it's Mayor
Bottoms.
Bottom now.
Bobbums. Bobbums. And actually, Mayor Bobbums actually takes Lavia to the side as Penn goes looking for his friends. Oh, good Weaver. It's actually
Avia, please.
rather auspicious that you
Yeah.
are here.
Mm.
Some of the villagers have been saying the animals of the jungle have been acting strangely. I was a little bit weird. I was a little bit worried about what might be going on with the Bellowing barbecue coming up and all. Don't get me wrong, I'm confident our folk can handle most things. We have tamed this place mostly after all. But it does make me feel better to see that you are here. Are your companions experienced in combat?
Oh, yes, very much so. What seems to be the trouble with the animals?
We're not sure exactly. Just had some strange attacks a little close to the village. Usually they give us a wide berth. The animal bones make them stay away.
Their behaviors have changed, specifically their attacking behaviors.
Just a little bit. Something strange has seemed to have got them riled up. Not consistent. It's probably nothing to worry about. Still, I'm glad you're here.
Well, I'm always glad to be here, but I don't. My party seems to be on a bit of a vacation, so I don't know if they're for hire, but I could definitely speak with them.
Oh, well. Yeah, put in a good word for me. Well, yeah, I mean, we get a bit of money from, tourists coming in from the Bellowing barbecue, but if we could, pay them in skins or meat, that's kind of our primary currency around here, and that'd be a lot better.
I could swing the idea by them, but I can't make any guarantees, of course.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Good Weaver. It is a pleasure to have one of you here.
Pleasure's mine. Thank you. And I'll turn back to Penn and lead him to the closest bar. That's what I recall the bards were looking for.
Very well.
Hey, bards, can we play Jenga? And whoever tips a tower has a drink or something.
Absolutely, I think there's a.
All right, but this version of Jenga is actually with crocodile finger bones.
Oh.
Or regular.
I love it
next
here.
level.
Yeah.
Well,
So they're
hard time with this
stacked up
Jenga
in
game.
thatched backs. They're all cleaned, they're bleached white and perfectly clean, but they're
They come in just as Lilith is knocking.
As soon as I knock it over, you said?
yeah.
Drink.
That was you. You made chant it over. I know you did.
I didn't do it about you. Both my hands with you. Everybody saw it.
And
Everybody saw it.
Jobetta just kicks the pile of knocked over things, and she's like, "This game is boring."
How drunk are the three of them by the time the others of us walk in?
Constitution
I
test?
mean, from the looks of it, a little bit.
Wait, what do I roll?
I mean, I don't know. Do you want to roll a Constitution, see how drunk you are?
21.
Lilith is not. Lilith is not that drunk.
Nope.
Me and
Kashana
Kashana are
and
the
Jobetta
exact
are a
same
little drunk.
I'm out of
I'm
drunk.
getting there.
We line level!
Me and Kashana have been
15
going shot
minutes.
for shot.
It's been 15 minutes.
What is time,
We're on
Norbog?
vacation. Come on.
We survived the world together.
I'll take a drink from Kashana then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'll be the designated teleporter.
Teleport? Where are we teleporting?
We gotta go home eventually.
Oh, you mean later? That's later.
I mean, yeah. Y'all are. How's it going, bud? You look like you're having a good time. I look at Jobetta specifically because I don't see her like this as often. Sometimes.
I's good. This Jenga game. Look, it's bones. And
It is
Jobetta picks up the bones and
Just hand them.
yeah.
I love them.
I know you would. I thought of you when I saw him, but then I forgot because woohoo! I had another shot. I had another shot. Took another shot. I need another shot.
Join us.
Shots.
Olivia, please.
More shots, please.
Festival days.
Oh. I couldn't possibly know. I was supposed to check in to see if you'd like to go on an adventure. Clearly, that can't happen until at least tomorrow
Yes, let's
afternoon.
go.
Yeah,
What
kind
is
of
the
adventure?
adventure?
Are we doing?
What's the
Man,
adventure?
it has been so long since we've done just a good classic adventure.
Just a
just
classic adventure.
one-off
Just like the
problem.
world
Is there a
stopped blowing
dungeon or
up and
something?
exploding and
Is there
everything's
like
going
maybe
crazy.
an old camp that needs to be cleared
Oh
out.
my god, just like a tomb. Remember we just to like
Right?
go
A
just in
tomb.
a
Just
tomb?
like go to fucking tombs and be like,
We just used to go in
look for the
shit and
shit,
just it
then
was
get back
simple
and
and we
they're
just
like,
stopped
not what
shit
we're
and it was
looking
over
for.
and then everything got all interconnected.
Not implications, you know.
We killed
And
the
with
guy.
that,
Breadsticks, please. They need to sober up. Breadsticks, please.
And some
hey, we
coffee.
don't have that, but I've got wings.
Do you have things with caffeine in it? Do you have like
Yeah, we got that.
Like
Give
hot chocolate.
all
Can I
coffee.
imagine me and like Norbog just like stuffing their face? It's like eat up.
Fucking
I'm not that drunk. I had one drink.
Gilbetta goes,
Kishano
caffeine.
and Jabetta eat.
Yes, an Irish coffee for me.
What is the fantasy equivalent of Ireland in this setting?
I don't know. That's why I didn't say it. That's why I just.
Yada yada.
We'll point out.
In the midst of all of this, a rumble is sent through the earth. To the point that all like the glasses and cups in this bar kind of shake and you guys feel it up through your legs.
Do you have earthquakes here a lot?
That's been happening from time to time lately.
Does it have something
Not
to
sure
do with
what
the
it is.
animal behavior?
Oh, hey, maybe.
What's wrong with the animals?
Actually, you're the person. I
They're
want to
killing
speak to
them!
Most about Lord Jabetta.
Is what she said wrong.
Just the interruption. It's just so. Anyways,
Preeminent diplomats.
no,
I'll get used to it.
As a druid and a lover of animals, perhaps you'd want to go on this adventure the most. Apparently, the animals are.
It's a different
She's a
setting.
barbarian.
Back to being a barbarian. I know it's confusing, but I do still love animals, so you're not wrong to be talking to her about
Gilbetta's
this.
part druid.
Gilbetta's part druid.
I just complained about them killing the animals, but that's fine.
I do still speak with animals though, and do love them very much. So you were not wrong, but back
Then
to
my misunderstanding. Either
fine.
way,
Have-
they're acting oddly. They're attacking civilians.
have they just tried
Yeah,
talking
because
to
they
them?
keep killing them.
Oh, all right. Hey, come on. Let's have a water chugging contest. Ready?
No, fuck you. I want a shot.
Have they tried just talking to the animals and asking what's wrong with them?
That bit of information I did not think to ask. Perhaps you could
So-
speak with them.
Yeah, I mean, point me to an animal. I'll try talking to it.
Well, that's our first adventure, everyone. Let's figure out what's wrong with these animals. Are you with me?
I'm always ready to adventure.
What's the
and slur
prize?
my
You're
words.
fine.
We say-
Lilith, are you hungry? Apparently,
Is that the
they're going to
prize?
pay us in meat.
All right.
Never get paid for this job. I wander off aimlessly.
Will they pay
Where
us
are we
some
going?
bones, maybe? All right, whatever.
And another rumbling shoots through the earth, and an out-of-breath man wearing a kind of simple but a little bit higher-end clothes. He seems very out of place. He's very spindly. He has kind of a light beard. Kind of steps into the bar and shakily goes over to a table and orders a drink.
Yeah, so just kind of like listening back over with something about animals. I'll bite. I'll go sit next to the nervous guy. How's it going, friend? I'm new in town.
Ah.
Actually, ooh, you all right? You all right?
Oh, don't sneak up on me like that.
Up.
Jeez.
Walked over pretty openly, but
I'm-
hey,
all right.
You know anything about the shaking situation?
What an accusation! What?
Okay, well now do I have to do an insight check?
I just. What? How dare you, sir?
just for fun.
This guy definitely knows something about the
Right? Yeah, you seem a little.
I never. Who even are you?
Who am I? I am in well, I guess interplanar emissary here to help you out. I believe you're who I was sent here to find.
You're planar, that's what it was. I say to Norbog and Jumbetta and Lilith and Lavia.
I don't know. I'm just pulling some bullshit. I'm a little bit drunk still, and I'm having fun with it.
Oh, so you are an adventurer then?
Oh, that and then some. But hey, look.
Ah,
Sense.
good.
Help you out. The situation, but I need to know a little bit more what it is.
How do you feel about history?
I love it.
Do you like history?
Huge fan.
Excellent. Good. How many people in your party?
Well, we don't need to worry about that until we know what we're talking about here. So, as
Of course.
you know, I am the Deus Ex Machina in your situation right now. So, you need to be a little more upfront about just what's going on here so I can help you out, right?
Absolutely. Well, my name is Mr. Jameson. I'm looking for pictures of Spider-Man. No, I'm sorry.
I just kind of
I mean,
point to
I'm a
Lavia.
Spider Woman.
I couldn't fucking help myself.
I know
Okay.
Spider women. Did that
Yes, those will do nicely as well, but that's an unrelated thing.
anyway?
Okay, I'm okay. Everything's fine. I'm like, do I keep going on this bit? This is dangerous territory. Anyway. Well, so, I'm sure you've noticed the ruins in the jungle, everything raising up out of the ground, unusual structures and that sort of thing.
Yeah. Cool stuff.
Yes. Those are from a ancient preeminent race in our land, known as the Foreclaimers. Powerful beings, very smart, incredible technologies and magics at their disposal.
Really? That would explain
Yes.
why I was sent. Right.
Absolutely.
My alley.
Dungeon Master's note. This could have been Ohio Jack. I wasn't confident enough in my ability to characterize Ohio Jack, so it's Mr.
I
Jameson.
was thinking of him as Ohio Jack, so it's
Yeah, you can think of him as Ohio Jack. So, this entire area known as Pyrite Village, used to be some kind of foreclaimer holding facility and laboratory. Apparently they would keep creatures here to study and view special habitats.
like a zoo.
Yes, like a zoo.
Were they like performing tests on them, mutating them, making them more dangerous and horrifying, possibly creating like additional Tarask or other world-ending phenomena?
I'm not entirely certain, but I am studying it. And I've come to a bit of a standstill in my excavation. And I'm looking for somebody to perhaps help me out with it.
All right. Could you describe more the nature of this standstill?
Well, I've uncovered a completely submerged section. And the ruins are emanating some unusual lights and noises, and I'm not certain how to get in. And once I am in, of course, I'm not sure I'll be able to handle what's inside. So,
I see. And what do you suppose is inside? What's your interest in excavating all of this?
I am just a student of science. I love to research. I want to know more. Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong to want to know things, to want answers to the questions of the universe? I don't think it is. I don't think that's anything terrible.
Not at all. It's a perfectly reasonable thing to get very defensive about. What? I'm just trying to sort out.
I'm glad you think so.
This is worth to you.
Well, I mean, certainly I have a number of valuable artifacts at my disposal, and I would certainly be willing to part with one or two of them if you want.
And what are you going to do with the valuable artifacts you find inside this place? If you're using them as currency out here, I can only assume that they're just value to you, right?
Oh, no. The things that I'm selling I've already derived all that I can scientifically from them.
Right, but so there's something for you to use up. You're not trying to preserve history here. I'm just trying to establish that we are looking at these as material wealth to be exchanged, yes?
Certainly you find
so now that we've established
extras
this,
of things.
You can certainly understand how we, assuming most of the risk, should take a lion's share of the reward. So for 75% of whatever is inside, I think we can help you out.
I mean, maybe.
I'm off to the side with like a glass to my ear, sitting with the rest of the party across the bar, and I'm like, he's either like setting up a thing where we have to go do a thing and it's world ending, or Kashano's selling him a timeshare, and I'm still figuring it out.
It's probably both if it's
It could be both.
okay? It's at the same time.
Probably both. And Gilbetta says, "Shh, I got it." And she walks up to Kashano and she whispers in his ear, and she says, "Can you hurry? I'm bored." Thanks. And just like claps him on the back and then goes back over to the table.
So, we're agreed then. We'll take 75% of whatever it is inside this little temple. And, you basically
Once I examine it for scientific value.
Sure, you can examine it for scientific value at the same time that I do.
I reserve the right of first refusal.
If you want right of first refusal, you can only have 20%.
30% right of first refusal.
Are you going up? We were already talking about 25. Come on now.
Fine. 20% right of first refusal.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm not responsible if you die.
Likewise. All right. Hey, guys, we got... Oh, Lavia. We want to look into what's causing the situation with the animals, right?
Yes, I believe they probably are connected.
Outstanding. I think we've just got basically a guide into the source of the problem. And I really...
And how much do you trust this guide?
Not at all.
Very good.
As he's explaining this, I walk over, totally guessing what I heard, being like, no, I want the timeshare, and I'm willing to pay 20% more for it, and I wink at Kashano.
All effort, this one. You gotta love it. So yeah. Sounds like we're on board. Hey, Gilbetta. Mystery thing to kill, maybe. Or subdue at least.
Love it. Gilbetta, she like pats her back. She doesn't feel her moonstone hammer. And so she like spins around in a circle. And she sees that she like gave it to Norbog for safekeeping. And she's like, hammer.
Norbog is
Want
holding
it back?
3 bags.
Yeah, I'm holding everyone's cell phones to make sure they don't drunk text their exes while we're here. Look, it's a very important job. Somebody's got to do it. You want your hammer? Can I trust you with your hammer? How drunk can you touch your hands to your nose a couple
You
times?
can trust me with it.
Gilbetta.
I'm gonna kill with it.
Gilbetta. Got
And she boops Norbog's nose.
close enough, and I'll give her back her hammer.
And as she does it, she actually says, boop.
I would expect nothing less. Thank you. Look, I just wanted to make sure her aim was correct.
What have I gotten myself into? Pen,
What?
you voluntarily hang out with this group of people.
Look, some would say I'm worse in a different way because of the corpse thing. But
which maybe remain to be seen.
Yeah, don't act like Penn is any better than any of the rest of us, please.
Hey, first of all, I'm trying, and I didn't get drunk the first 5 minutes of vacation.
Neither did I.
That's
Neither
what a
did I.
vacation is for.
We're doing
What are
great.
you
Look,
doing
you and I
there?
are on the same team here. Let's remember, we're sober, and then I hit fit. What is this called? Where you fist bump?
Fist bump.
Yep. That's what a sober person says.
I humor him.
Lavia, you know what would
Ooh.
be fun? Are there any
What?
standout students that you'd like us to meet that would like to come along on an adventure?
Oh, so many. Puck?
They're not available.
I didn't know if there was NPCs you wanted to.
All right. I didn't have anybody ready. I didn't think that far ahead. I came up
just
with
throw
this
the
school
option.
a couple days ago.
They're all in the middle of exams right now. None of them are available, unfortunately.
It's funny. I came up with a school and I sent to Felix and I'm like, "Hey, could this be like a scam Mr. Wizardly set up in the past and forgot about?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." It's just
Well, exams
Also-
here, we just kind of play it as if you live long enough, you get a
No,
degree.
we do have. There's exams. Oh God, there's a whole grading scale with the. Whatever, it's fine.
Yes, for sure. If they die, they fail.
There's tests and exams and if the teachers actually teach stuff. It's fine. Nobody.
I mean, if you die, you
Nobody
do
knows
fail,
what I
right?
do. It's fine.
I don't think you get an A if you die.
Wild.
I also imagine I've got 4 limbs on my back, and when you did the fist bump, one of the claws came and was like,
I felt it. I was like, oh, little pop. It's like it confused
All
at
right,
first.
it's
I'm
time
really?
to go, and she walks out the door.
I follow.
There goes our cleric, and here we
Miss-
go.
Mr.
Following
Jameson.
last to make sure none of them veer off course.
Mr. Jameson watches Kishano go back to a group of people, have a conversation, then some of them start walking out of the bar, and he's like, "Are we going? We're
Yeah.
going then?"
Let's go.
These are
Time.
things.
Now.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right.
I just imagine Kishano being like, the blue one gets bored. She's ready to go.
I'll take him under my arm as we're walking out. Yeah, so, look, trust me, whatever you're dealing with, it's gonna be fine. We are kind of like the apocalypse cleanup crew, all right? So just don't stress, all right? If we seem a
Who
little
said
casual,
anything about an apocalypse?
exactly. So this is low level, low boss stuff. Don't
Why
even
would
worry
you
about
say
it.
that?
I'm just.
It's
saying,
weird that you would go there first.
Look, and I pull out the flask, my little flask of cookies meat. I'm like, look, just I'm saying, relax, all right? It's taken care of now. You found the right people. They found you. Everything's gonna be right in the universe shortly. Just relax. all right?
Okay, sure. It's great. All right, let's go. And he leads you guys through the jungle to the edges of Pyrite Village. And you can see huge mounds of dirt as portions of this corridor have kind of been dug up. And you see these same black stone ruins with these geometric lines drawn into them all over the place. And you see this massive, heavy stone door. And next to it, a huge wall panel where pulses of red light come in from the submerged sections, leading into the geometric shapes which follow the lines to a single point where several of them meet and a bright light shines. And then they do that repeatedly over and over again.
I rolled for perception because I have eye for detail.
Mhm.
It says that I can spot a hidden creature or object, and I can use an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues.
Very well. So, give me an investigation check. All right. So, with your investigation check, you notice that next to the door, there does appear to be a circular indentation that seems to be like on a sliding, rotating wheel. Almost like somebody could put a key in there, but you're not sure what exactly would go in there.
I just try to open the door with brute strength because I got it.
You certainly can try.
What, can I roll for this?
Absolutely. Make a strength athletics check to open the door with brute strength.
That was a 23.
You give that your best hit to like pull this thing open, it will not budge.
Thought so, but it was worth checking if sometimes the solution is just open the damn door. But
Absolutely. And it's just Mr. Jameson is just like his face is pale watching you do this. You just gonna do that, huh?
yeah, why should I not?
This is...
Fine. No, it was good. It was a good try. I like it.
Are you?
You have
Are you
other
patronizing
suggestions,
me, right?
or what?
No, I couldn't have done it.
Can't tell if he's being sassy at me or.
Do you want to insight him?
Yes.
Insight for
Not that I'm
sass.
going to get anything for it.
This
A
is what it
9 with my
takes.
stellar insight.
You still don't know.
I get the sense he's being vaguely insulting to me somehow.
I don't hesitate, actually. I'm going to use the four limbs behind me and pin him up against a wall.
Ah! What?
Do you know where the key is to opening, and I point with my not spider limb, that lock?
If I knew that, I would have opened the door by now.
Well, adventure's over, you guys. Let's go home.
You didn't even know how to open the door.
No.
You had no...
I tried to do an Arcana check when we got here just to like... Because this is crystally and light and puzzly.
So, doing an Arcana check,
I got like a 13.
using what you know about spellcasting. This array of lights that is going through these ruins and lighting up looks like it's trying to convey a message of some kind. If you were casting a spell and using these apparatuses, do you think that this would be trying to convey something?
I've still got him pinned. Tell me everything you know about getting into this space.
It's a four-claimer holding facility for creatures, very old, very powerful, all kinds of artifacts. That's all I know. I just want inside. I want to see what's in there. That's my deal.
Wait, did you say 4 claimers?
Yes, four-claimers. Ancient race. Inhabited our whole land.
Isn't that what that monkey was from?
I rolled for
Yeah,
insight as ear for deceit.
He is terrified, but you don't get the impression he's being deceitful.
And he's given us all the information
Yes.
that he knows.
Yes.
I will let him go and step back.
Okay.
Why were you
That's what
so
I get for
shook
hiring
up?
people right out of a bar.
Why were you so shook up when you came in?
I don't know what's in there. You guys are pulling on doors and shit.
No,
Like,
like
I
when you
don't-
came into the bar, you clearly had been scared by something. What was it?
The ground is shaking. The jungle's full of creatures that want to kill us.
Oh.
This is a dangerous place to live. Do you know how times I was almost eaten in the last week? 15.
What? Why are you so invested in this adventure then?
Because it's valuable knowledge.
That's a good point. He has
So
a
knowledge
point.
is more important to you than your life.
I want to live and get the knowledge. I would like to have both.
He gets it.
What do you have to offer for our party? Why should we keep you along?
I can decipher things, and I can tell you the scientific value of certain four-claimer artifacts.
Can you decipher the door lock then? Because that does seem to be the only thing that you might be useful for then right now.
What is the shape of the key?
It's circular and has a point down at the bottom. It's almost crystal-shaped.
Jabetta got a 25 perception. What do I see?
You see that it looks like a crystal can go into this keyhole and be turned.
Does anybody... guys, do you remember the monkey? The monkey with the arm.
Yeah.
Is she
monkey.
okay?
Yeah. Oh, it was
the
just
monkey
us.
with the arm. We met the monkey.
Oh yeah, you told me about this. I was dead.
Seeps. Oh yeah, you were.
What?
I thought it was sops.
Yeah, so you know sometimes.
Something. Socks. Was
Zup?
it some?
Socks
something-
the monkey. That sounds right.
Socks. Something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they mentioned this four-claimer stuff, and
Dingo Felix, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
we found these crystals. I can't guarantee that Jabetta would remember Sip's name. We met like once. We had the crystals, four-claimer crystals that we found in the journals. The journal, and Jabetta pulls the journals out that she probably is still carrying around. If they haven't been, or they've been absorbed into Penn's book.
You gave them to me, so like I carried them, but I don't think I ever absorbed them. So like they may have made their way back to you by now. Yeah, who knows?
Did we get the crystals from that place when we lost that little?
That's
kobold?
where Rolda. Her name was Rolda. She was a valid creature, and she had a name, and she was lovely.
She's so bad.
Okay, she was great. But yes, her and Redan went through the portal and whoop-a-shoop-a-doop, and then came back with a pyro converger and shot Redan. It was a whole thing.
The last time I saw Rolda, she was riding a bomb into a great evil, and that's the last time I saw her.
Yeah, that is 100% correct.
Or him, I
Mr.
can't
Jameson
remember. There
is
was
just like,
Full on Dr. Strange.
Oh God.
what?
And
It's fine.
Jabetta's like,
stress
but
What do these crystals look like? How big is the thing? Because here's the thing. My weapon, it usually has like a ruby on the back. I've noticed it's got like it looks different after we cross through the gate here. I don't know. Because it's just I'm 9 units.
Yep.
And he'll go ahead and he'll draw the obsidian hilt from his thing, and it comes out and it like curves into a big sickle. He's like, this one is new. It's like it's usually something different, but this one is new. And he's got.
So there's a purple gem at the end of it.
Yeah.
Jabetta's like,
Like
that's
that?
it. That's what the crystal looked like. With the monkey.
How did you do that?
Those are.
It's what did I tell you when I walked up to you in the bar?
You said you had an adventuring party and that you guys specialized in stuff. Apocalypses?
I said I was an interplanar Deus Ex Machina to solve all your problems. So if I happen to have shit that solves your problems, you're just gonna have to go with it.
I thought that was like a line. I didn't think you were serious.
Well,
He's always
Here
and
we
also never serious. That's how it's.
It can be both at the same time.
Yeah.
does it look like this would be big enough to fit into the keyhole, or is this a
You think it might?
All right, I'll pop it in there. Give it a twist. See if anything happens.
Okay. You pop it in there, give it a twist, and the shaking goes through the ground again. And the door separates. And
Armor back.
you can see this kind of thick fog pouring through this long hall that is opened up. And the only light you can see is the streaming red lights that you can now see are emanating from this hallway and zoom into that point. That signals on the wall. And they're doing this over and over again. And you see an enormous, horrible creature silhouetted at the end of the hallway. And the lights reflect off its skin. There's parts of it lashing in the air in all directions. It's just this horrible, unspeakable beast like nothing you've ever seen before.
I cast Speak with Animals. Hey,
You
buddy.
get an incomprehensible roar that sounds like multiple voices screaming out at once.
Okay, that doesn't usually happen. Hey.
And
Wave
in a
instead.
flash, this creature is down the hallway and bursting out the door. Bits of rubble fly through the air as it explodes up into the sky and into the canopy of the trees.
Our monster?
Slapped you better on the back. Told you it'd be a fun trip.
And that's what you think? No.
That
What?
thing was big and scary.
What kind of monster?
I was wondering if that monster can be charmed with the charm monster spell.
Not
If-
today, it can't.
How big did you say it was?
This was enormous. This creature was the size of a dragon.
It had a big spoiler warning over top of it as it flew away.
Yeah, it
didn't
had a big spoiler.
Can we
Unreleased
cast?
content.
Can we cast? Oh, okay. It's that.
Is it
I see,
running
no.
past us?
It is bolted past you and off into the trees, and it is gone.
There's no way I could have
Do it,
slapped it
Kashana.
out and cast tongues on the way.
Nope.
Oh. Or maybe a
Well, you
new.
slapped it
Don't
on the
touch.
ass as it ran.
Yeah, right.
Ha
I was thinking.
I'm gonna touch the butt. And then all at once, after it's gone, you hear the roar again. And then the roar is echoed by various beasts throughout the forest. And it's like pandemonium breaks loose. And you hear a "Ah!" as a beast streaks through the skies, an enormous moss-covered reptile with huge talons, and it swoops down to grab. Let's go ahead and see who.
I turned to Mr. Jameson. I'm just like, this was terribly irresponsible of you.
Yeah, we can all agree this is
Why
not
would
our
you
fault,
do
right?
this?
It swoops down and wraps its talons around Lilith.
Shitting me! And like, fly away, I guess.
And Lilith is carried off to a moss-covered treetop nest.
Moss?
Moss.
Shadow, can't you do something?
Plant. It burns.
Is this thing
Let me do my thing.
is this thing close enough? For a well, actually no. The range on this is 60 feet. Can I get a spell off?
Yeah,
Sure.
like, where's the spells off right now?
Cool. I'm gonna throw.
Give me a spell.
Kashana just kind of like reaching out. Hey, different universe. Like maybe a different magic will happen. He just kind of reaches out and tries to like stop this thing from moving. I'm gonna cast Soul Anchor on it.
Okay.
So it's Soul Anchor, one of the new spells from the Fool's Gold campaigns, now available on Kickstarter. Choose a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or suffer its soul becoming firmly anchored to the ground underneath your feet. An ethereal rope appears firmly wrapped around the creature's body, anchored to the ground. For the spell's duration, the creature cannot leave the area within 60 feet of that point, held back by the infinitely powerful ethereal rope. It can move freely and teleport within the space, but can't leave your plane or teleport to the area.
All right. Well, it crit failed its save and comes crashing down to the ground. Lilith,
Ow.
I need you to make a dexterity save.
Oh, a chance. All right.
Can I catch her with a web?
I'm so
Oh,
nimble.
absolutely.
25.
Okay.
she slips out as the creature comes careening down to the ground nearby, saved by Kashano. And now it wants to fight y'all.
Good.
And it'll be time to roll an initiative right after the break.
Oh.
Stay tuned. We got some special messages during the break, but this is also a good time to go get your short rest in. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Hey, during that 15 minutes is a great time to go check out the Fool's Gold Kickstarter campaign if you haven't. If you want to play in this wonderful world with these wonderful creatures. Okay, we'll be back. Has this ever happened to you? Don't answer that. It doesn't matter, because if it hasn't happened yet, it will eventually. If you've ever painted your models using these little paint pots, you know that they can tip over easy. And that's a real shame, because this shit ain't cheap. And neither are your floors. Hi, I'm the Mad Maker from madmakerprints.com. And when I saw this video on TikTok, I knew there had to be a solution. And after a short Google search, I found out that there definitely was. But here's the problem. Regular paint pot holders, they just stabilize the paint pot. Who's guarding it? Who's guarding your paint? Who's guarding it? So I sprung into action and designed an even better solution, which I also posted about on TikTok.
C minor, put it in C minor.
I need a goblin! And a lot of people liked it. So here it is, available for you. Introducing the Paint Butler. The Paint Butler is your faithful assistant, making sure you don't knock over your paints and also holding your brush. But then somebody left a comment in one of the videos saying, hey, the problem really is that the top of the paint slowly closes while I'm using it. So I made sure it solved that problem too. I know some of you are thinking, hey, the Mad Maker, aren't the wash tubs bigger than the paint ones? Yeah, well I made sure it fits both. This might be my first Kickstarter, but it's not my first rodeo. Now I know some of you are thinking, the Mad Maker, you're not that good at painting. I'm better at painting than you are. And to you I say, don't worry about it, smartass. I'm not painting them for you. You're gonna get it like this, so you can paint it yourself. Or just have it sit there on your desk as a monument to your shame, representing all of your unpainted minis. Now I know, some of you are thinking, the Mad Maker, I could probably sell those in my shop, which is either physical or online. Well, guess what? There is a distributor pack. That's right, you can save a little bit by buying in bulk. Sell them for like 15 bucks, I don't care. Now I know, some of you are thinking, the Mad Maker, I don't really like goblins. Okay, I don't really get that perspective, but hey, whatever. In that case, you should really help us get to our stretch goals, because at $2,000, I'll be introducing skeletons. At $3,000, kobolds. And also other creatures at different points. I don't know, go read the description. A little dragon familiar, why not? If we get to 10,000, we'll just do a survey. We'll just make whatever you guys want. I'll get somebody to sculpt it, whatever you want. Whatever y'all agree on, you vote. I know some of you are thinking, the Mad Maker, why don't you just sell them on madmakerprints.com? Well, I'm gonna, but here's the thing. So many people were interested that I'm concerned I'm gonna get more orders than I can make on my 3D printer. However, if I pre-sell about 100 of them, raising just $1,000, I'll be able to buy a new printer. That's right, your Goblin Paint Butler only costs about as much as a decent mini. Now I know some of you are thinking, the Mad Maker, what if you sell 200? Are you still gonna be able to deliver on time? Yeah, because I'll be able to get 2 new printers. And now some of you are like, the Mad Maker, what if you sell a couple thousand of them? That would be great. I can get them injection molded. I've already talked to somebody who can do the injection molding, so I can have them produced en masse in a factory. I'll add tiers if we get to that point. Those people will have to wait. I'm not really worried about it. I'm just trying to pre-sell 100. And now I know some of you are thinking, the Mad Maker, you thought of everyone except for me, a person who just wants to 3D print it myself, because I like 3D printing things. Well, guess what? I say to you, give me $1. That's right, at the $1 tier, you'll get the STL as soon as we're funded. Or you know, like within a day or two. But yes, there's an STL, there's a tier for people who just want the file. It's just it's $1. It's $1. So that's basically the whole thing. Get on board, get your pledge in now, because remember, this ain't cheap.
playing Ludima Razorclaw, an anthropheline wizard who plays a magical harp.
Okay, but that's an elf.
Hey kids, are you tired of those boring old standard miniatures?
Where's that voice coming from?
It's not important. You can't defeat epic foes with normal heroes. You need custom heroes. And you can get all the custom heroes you need any way you want them at Hero Forge.
You hear that too, right?
Yeah, what is that?
Shut up, it's not important. What is important is that with the launch of Hero Forge 2.0 update, you have more customization options than ever. And now you can get them printed in full color.
It's just like I designed it!
Just log into HeroForge.com anytime, any place, even on your phone. You can make your heroes whatever you want them to be. Dozens of fantasy species, thousands of items to mix and match. Let you create virtually any character you can imagine.
An elephant man!
Wow, look, frog folk!
I made a giggle dog!
They even have robots!
A bald eagle riding a wolf carrying flamethrowers! So much freedom!
You can have your minis printed in a wide variety of quality materials, or download the STL file and print them at home. Oh, and did we mention that you can create custom images for your heroes and digital tokens for online games?
Wow, those Hero Forge minis sound great!
You bet they are. Get your Hero Forge miniatures today. After all, you're gonna need them for what comes next.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
Get your Hero Forge minis today.
You know what? There's probably a platform out there where we could pretty simply, there's got to be something open source for creating fighting games, right? We can make a Mercs of Mischief fighting game.
Look, we gotta come up with special moves. You can't just say it's a fighting game.
Well, all the special moves are built in. We just have to rip off all of WotC's IP.
I picture that Grubhub in the Forgotten Realms is delivered by a literal grub. And when you close the door, it hops up on two legs and dashes away.
Hooves Hub.
I don't.
I don't know what's better, the name or the silence that came immediately afterwards.
I was thinking
come up to your
fleet
window?
eat. Can you imagine an army delivering one like taco to your door?
I think
Maybe.
that the Academy should corner the gig economy here.
I think it's
Let's do
Dimension
it.
DoorDash.
Dimension DoorDash?
Braden, we can't hear you.
I think he said, "God damn it!"
That seems like a very Braden.
Now
thing
he's
to say.
flailing about, even though we still can't hear
He's
him.
entering problem-solving mode.
He's cussing out something. Like, man, that was so easy.
I like when you like steal like a shitty truck from like some farm people. Fucking
Vince.
every cop in the county comes after you guys.
Vincent,
Like, break out of a hospital. It's just like, well, they went over the bridge. They're gone now.
Like, seriously, Uzak, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is like the fucking easiest shit. You have been programming Monopoly games since 1992. Alright? This isn't difficult. How did you fucking whiff this so bad? Like, this is fucking inexcusable. In fucking 2010.
Still frozen on my side. I'm playing with a bunch of fucking ghosts, and nobody can complete this auction. I'm looking at a fucking empty auction screen. This is all fucking Ubisoft's fault. You fucking shit the bed so bad on a game that was mastered before the fucking Great Depression. Holy shit! You could have fucking scratched the code. It ain't over yet. I've played my Silver Flame Ritual card, which places a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control. And if I play it with the Adamant cost, if at least 3 white mana was used to cast the spell, all of the creatures gain Vigilance as well, giving my token knight +1/+1 in Vigilance, along with both of my Basari lieutenants and my youthful knight. I'm doing the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. I place into play my Silverwing Squadron, a flying human knight. It has vigilance, so it does not need to tap to attack. When the Silverwing Squadron's power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures I control, Silverwing Squadron, whenever it attacks, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance, equal to the number of opponents I have.
And that's you, Kaiba.
Party pillows don't have to be weird.
They don't.
I know. They can be very weird. That's why I said they don't have to be.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're using a skeleton as a pillow, Skylar, what are you doing?
It's a what?
It's a pile of bones. It's not a pillow.
It's a friend.
It is calcium at best.
Ambush! Push!
No, please!
Ambush! Push!
Hey.
What are you doing?
You stop.
Why don't we're close?
Hello, who would like really hard mozzarella stick? I found them on the table.
Let's wooden plank, you eat.
This mozzarella stick is good for you.
Oh, I touched. Let me touch your face.
Caress me, sir.
I'm trying to, but your face is too far.
I spilled bodies everywhere. But I do know the solution. There's a business called Penn's Catering. Feeding hellspawn and getting bodies gone. Feeling swole.
Okay, I killed their healer. Good puppy. Good puppy. You need to ride this out to its final tragedy. Like
Guys, I've been talking to this dog for a while, and he's got some good ideas.
I have a technical question. How short is that T-shirt?
It's a crop top.
You.
It's a crop top. It's not lewd. I'm sorry, my midriff is there. Don't shame me.
Are you a fucking roller derby chick in 1960s California? Why do you have a crop top?
Or alternatively, are you a volleyball dude in 1980s California?
Look out, beware, roll the dice if you dare. Let's go and fight, protect, persuade, deceive. Let your party run free. You can't take back your choice in the ending. So come on and work together. Family of strangers, help to get advantage. The charm of this is your time. It's your story to tell. Enter the world of mercenary. Mischief, mischief, mischief.
Wombi is a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. Nate got married to his goth girl wife, had 5 daughters, lived a happy, happy life. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. I won't take long, no need to be vague. Each daughter died from a tragic magic plague. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. Nate's wife said, call Pete the polymorpher. Nate said, I'll handle it. I will raise our daughters. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie, ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. The first dead daughter brought back from death came back as a skeleton, played drum set. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. Second dead daughter, Nate did raise, came back as a zombie, slapping the bass. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and a ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. The third dead daughter reanimated, came back as a ghoul with piano highly rated. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and a ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. guest on guitar, she could really, really shred. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the guest on the vampire song. Nate raised the fifth daughter, she became the singer. Alanis Morissette, vampire dead ringer. Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie and the ghoul and the guest on the vampire song. You ought to know. Nate Root said, well, they should form a band, take 'em on tour throughout the land. Wing Wong Wombi is a skeleton and zombie and a gold and a guest and a vampire song. Sir Edwin Ardua, paladin blameless, found the undead band who...
All right, friends. Hope you got a short rest in, because it looks like we're about to go into battle. But before we do, let's take a moment to meet all the people we're playing with. Take it away, Puck.
Hello, and welcome back to the Mercenaries of Mischief special Fool's Gold one-shot preview special. Thank you once again so much to our incredible sponsors, Hero Forge, and thank you so much to the Dingo Doodles Fool's Gold Into the Bellowing Wilds campaign for letting us do this preview today. Please check out the Kickstarter, and please check out Hero Forge, because they've got incredible minis out there. They've just launched new scars. They're putting up new features every day. Get your own custom minis on there, and check them out. Hero Forge has been really good to us.
For those who haven't been keeping up with the new stuff that they're doing, they have like the Pro and the Pro Plus subscriptions now that get you some extra features. But they also include, for those of you who have 3D printers like me and like to have lots of cool models to do, if you get the Pro subscriptions, you can get free models each month that they like pre-make for you. There's the free digital download packs. So I don't know what it... I'm not certain, but I think it was like some kind of undead this month, for October. So yeah, if you want to have
cool,
free STLs each month, as a little bonus thing as part of your Hero Forge subscription, check it out. It's cool stuff.
And if you want a cool, awesome Tarask miniature, go back the Kickstarter for Dingo Doodles.
That Tarask.
Right? It's going to be right behind you. I just know it. It's going to be another one of those things that shows up. All right. So I'm a very lucky dungeon master, and I like to take this part at the middle of the show to talk about all these cool people and the things that they do on the internet. And today we're going to start with somebody we haven't seen in a while, and we missed them. Saber, tell us what you got going on.
Hey everyone, happy to be back. Love playing with this group of individuals. Super nervous to be playing such an effeminate character, but I mean, it's been fun. It's been exciting. I've been spending most of my time with Dirty 20 Gaming, playing a character called The Void. Every week, it's on a bit of a break right now, but it's been a lot of fun, so go check that out if you get a chance. And I also do art stuff on the Instagrams. I'll put some links in the chat. Thanks again for having me.
Thank you so much. Next up, let's go with Lilith. Tell us about what you got going on.
Hi, I'm Lilith, also known as Dipper Dog. I just finished playing Deltarune, a game that was created by Toby Fox, who made Undertale, if you guys are a fan of that. Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 are free to download and play off of Steam. It is an amazing game. I'm planning to go through it again and do the genocide run and see what happens. To get the other side of the story. Mm-hmm.
Is it a
other than that,
to Undertale? Because
I don't know yet.
Characters look
People are theorizing. Yeah,
I think it's a prequel.
It's a theory. There's no clear answers right now. Theories are out there, and I just might make my own theory video too as I play the game. I'm also known for playing Final Fantasy games and doing some Final Fantasy podcasts. Right now, podcasts are a little bit on hold, but I'm still doing playthroughs. I just started Final Fantasy 15 to see if replaying that game is going to kind of change my impression of it the first time I played it. Now that I got like Ignis chapter and all these other additional material, extra stories that was left out first, as well as I'm trying to see if I can get through the Final Fantasy 6. That's the mobile version. It's kind of weird, but I mean, I still love the story. And while I'm waiting for the Pixel remaster, my God, I want the Pixel remaster so bad. Now I'm going to say it in public. I'm going to put you guys on hold. I've asked some of the people here who can assist me replaying Final Fantasy IV again for funsies, because I'm slowly and surely going to try to make them into Final Fantasy fans.
I'm always down for some voice acting.
Yay! Also, I just need help with voice acting now because I've been wearing my voice out and it's starting to hurt.
All right, I'll trade you because I still got to play through Final Fantasy VIII because I did a video with Brad Woto about it, and so I have it. So you can come play Final Fantasy VIII with me, and I'll do the other thing with you.
Okay, Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
So yeah, check me out. YouTube. Sorry, Dipper Dog 15. That was long.
All right. Next up, we'll go with Kishano. Tell us what you got going on.
Oh, hi. I'm Jonathan, also known as the Mad Maker, also known as the producer around here. I push the buttons, make the pictures move around. If you
have
watch
time to get a new can.
the special messages over the break, you know about my latest creation, product release. Where is he? The Goblin Paint Butler, also currently available on Kickstarter. For just the price of like one decent mini, you get this little goblin. He holds your paint, and he holds a paintbrush in his hands and stuff too. It's fantastic. You should be sure to check that out. Check out my link tree. There's the information in there. Also, if you see any of us drinking out of these mugs are can holders, and I sell these on my store. My Etsy shop you can find at madmakerprints.com. Otherwise, you can find me here, pushing buttons.
Thank you so much. All right, next we got Jabetta. Jabetta, tell us what you got going on.
Hey, what's up? I got a YouTube channel. I like puzzles. Do you like puzzles? Because if you like puzzles and I like puzzles, which I do, so there's half of the equation, you can complete the other half and come to my YouTube channel over at Nerd Narrative and check it out. And I play puzzle games because I like puzzles. And you probably like puzzles. That's me.
Sarah, do you like puzzles?
I do. I love puzzles.
Excellent. Next up, we've got Norbog. Norbog, tell us about what you do.
Hi guys, I'm Arcady and I play Norbog. I don't have anything specific going on in this upcoming week, but as usual, you can find me hanging out over on my Twitter, which is Arcady Cosplay, because I mostly do cosplay stuff. I make things, I wear things. I made Kishano's pauldrons. So that's an example of the cool stuff that I do over on my Twitter. And yeah, you can just come say hey and hang out with me. Yay.
Thank you so much. And last but not least, Penn, tell us about what you do.
Is me, Noctum Sky. And if you like spooky necromancy and other non-such, then you should check me out over at Noctum Sky on YouTube. Sometimes I stream, but more often I post videos. If you like bug snacks, you should go see that. For some reason, YouTube says episode 7 is drastically better than all the other ones. So go look at that and tell me why. Maybe it's the thumbnail, maybe it's something else. But if you want to help me find that mystery's answer, then go check me out on YouTube, Noctum Sky, spooky, scary skeletons and such.
Thank you so much. My theory is that it's colorful. Whatever. Anyways, when last we left our heroes. And thanks again to Dingo Doodles and the Fool's Gold team for letting us do a preview of this. Incredible people. Check out the Kickstarter. Really great stuff in there. This campaign's been living in Felix's head for years, and it's so nice to see it out here in the world. And it was a ton of fun to talk with him about it as we were going here. So, when last we left our heroes, Lilith got taloned by a big old wyvern. And then Kishano had made sure that she was safely dropped back to the ground. And now we're in a fight.
Using a new spell from the Fool's Gold into the Bellowing Wilds
Yes.
supplement coming out, available.
From the campaign setting, right in there. And in fact, you should be able to see some of these new spells in our D&D Beyond overlay if you look at the characters. Again, this is all playtest content. Some of this is yes, we're fighting.
We don't have tokens to click on, so
I don't have a token to click on, and I remembered.
Okay, I'm bringing you there.
Because if you don't click, you get left out of initiative.
We
Then
were
have
having
that
such a
problem.
nice, friendly conversation over the break. I forgot to put your tokens on the board.
That's okay.
I got a
do it
3.
now.
God, we're rolling very bad on initiative.
I never roll well on initiative.
I never do too, and I have
never.
advantage on it. Like, what's the point of having advantage of initiative if I'm just gonna eat it every time?
Eat it!
Eat it.
Weird Al, you're welcome to guest spot as a bard if you'd like.
Look, I would
please.
love to
Weird Al
have
to
Weird
guest
Al.
Please
in as a
do.
bard.
Weird Al,
Look,
we know you're watching.
I would die. I would die. I don't know if I could effectively DM that game. We might have to find someone else.
Weird
I'll
Al,
try.
we fucking
I'm
know
kidding.
you play D&D. Yes. We need everybody to tweet at Weird Al. I don't know what his ad is, but
Everybody tell Weird
D&D
Al
with us. I think
that he needs to come play D&D with us.
this feels doable.
I think so.
He seems like
Oh, wait,
the
I
kind of guy who would
sorry.
be like, yeah, you know what? I do want to play D&D.
I grabbed the wrong Lavia image. Hang on. Oh, what a fool I was.
What a fool's gold!
Fool's gold!
Oh, look at
Times
us.
like this, I wish I was still doing the sound.
I know.
We
Yep.
got there. So, look, I'm sorry I don't have the badump to make a token.
Ba-dumpta.
The badumped.
The ba-dumpta.
Oh, there's too many of you.
Gotta get that badump.
Oh, God.
There's only 6 of us.
Yeah, but there's like too many of you guys on the thing because I think you have you in there from last time.
Oh.
The initiative tracker didn't clear just because I closed it. All right. So I'll delete the wrong ones.
It's a moss wyvern. It's a
Sean's got
mossy
an
wyvern.
8. Jobetta's got a 13. That's the right Jobetta. Can the real Jobetta please stand up? So, Norbog, you have a 10?
I do.
Okay.
I still don't have a token.
Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it right now.
You guys don't hear my dog's loud chewing, do you?
No, but now
Okay.
I know
Now
about
that
it.
you said it,
Just checking. I just need to know if I
We're
need to move.
acutely aware.
I'm just like,
Oh my goodness.
What's that moss wyvern eating? No, I'm kidding.
Hey, Dark Moon Shadow. in
You
the chat.
You guys probably.
Everyone knows what's up. Hi, guys. You all know what I'm going to be doing.
Is it Fireball?
Is it
Are you gonna
predictable?
cast Fireball?
I don't know. Might be
all
fire
right,
related.
Go ahead and roll initiative, and I'll get you a token on the board, and I'll put you in manually.
Why can I move other people?
Because I give you guys control. I give you so much control of all of the people.
people. Oh,
I just
no.
want people on the grid. It's
Oh my
bothering me the couple
God.
of you that are not on the grid.
How many people are a fan of Fireball? I'm seeing a lot of people.
Welcome, Mercenaries of Mischief, where Lilith casts Fireball.
Only Fireball.
Show me your fiery emotes, everyone. I want that firewall in chat.
Blow it up in the chat.
There we go.
Oh my gosh. Burn it to the ground.
Hayo, you're a bad influence.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't
Do
it
I
so
have
nice
enough?
to have all these people to encourage your destructive urges?
It is nice.
All right, got Lavia on the board. It's not my best token, I apologize, but it's what I got.
All right.
All right.
I mean, I got an 8 in initiative. I'll happily roll again if you want me to.
I feel the
no,
same.
you're good. I've got you on there.
Okay.
Everything's set.
All right, fine.
We're gonna go ahead and roll the initiative of our dear Moss Wyvern here.
He's gonna do so much better than all of us.
You better not do better than 21.
He did better than most of us.
You're better than all of us except Lilith.
I'm fired up. I gotta stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right.
Gonna go now.
I
Bye.
think in this setting you actually get inspiration for puns.
Do you?
think
I
that's
mean,
a
you might.
rule. That sounds like something. Dingo, back
I didn't go over that specifically with Felix when I was setting it up, but Felix, are you
He
in the
just
chat?
forgot.
Do we get?
He just
do they
forgot
get?
to mention it. That's all it is.
Do they get inspiration for puns in this setting? I don't know if that's a personal feature or not. All right.
I hope so, because the chat's giving us so many, saying
God,
that this is pretty
the
lit.
chat is on fire. All right. So, Lilith, you're up. This creature's just dropped you, so I'm actually going to put you over here next to him.
Okay, he's right next to me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's next to
He's
me.
on the ground. He's just been chained up.
Okay.
And you've just been fallen to the ground with him.
Can everyone see the full initiative order? I can only see 4.
I'm seeing 4 people on the initiative.
Yeah, I had to add some of you guys manually. Don't worry, I can see it.
Okay.
That's all I can offer you right now. I don't know how to fix it.
All right.
All right. So what do you got, Lilith?
Sorry, my mom's like asking me like how to turn on the novella.
The time she rolls the highest in
Did you
initiative.
tell her twitch.tv/Mercs of Mischief?
Yeah, twitch.tv/Mercs of Mischief. It's the best novella around.
She's watching something called Endless Love.
I mean, that's our show. That's how I would describe it to people who asked me.
All right, so yeah, let's go ahead. Top it off with some Fireball. Ooh, 6th level. Yeah, let's do it. 11d6.
All right.
I'm excited. Okay. And what? That's all I get? Sorry. One.
Well, look,
two,
you rolled
three.
3 ones.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I gotta re-roll those. All right.
Okay, well, it's gonna go ahead and do a dex save.
1, 2, 3. Roll.
It got a 7.
Fails.
Okay.
Add a 10, sir.
All right, so minus 3
45.
plus 10. All right,
Yep,
45
45.
damage.
Yep.
Okay. You planning on moving?
No. And and mantle inspiration.
I'm gonna stay right here and burn this fucker down.
I'm on fire too now. Yeah, mantle
Okay.
inspiration. Everyone gets plus 10 or 11 HP temporary. Let's burn this shit down.
So here's what happens.
Oh, what happened? I'm scared.
I'm sorry.
What? Don't like apologizing. Why? Why?
So
Go on and just say it. Rip the band-aid, man.
which area specifically did you light on fire?
Whatever's moss. Or is it everywhere?
It's everywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, let's hop back. I don't know. Hop back. Hop back.
Okay.
It's a large target.
I imagine you would not want your friends in the zone.
No, definitely not. We're definitely not
So
in
I'm
the
just
zone.
gonna put this here, and all of this moss is on fire.
Okay, hey,
The forest is on fire.
it's fine.
Okay. Just putting that out there. All right.
It's round 1.
Fine. Look, you guys.
Norbog's like, oh, my cousin Smokey would be so pissed.
Everything's
He's a
fine.
druid and he's really into protecting the forest.
Y'all, look, don't. No one's upset with me.
He's got a snazzy hat.
Yeah.
Can you just get
shirt.
like the park ranger hats?
I don't see why. It's
just
just
a
a
nice
hat,
hat.
dude. It's just a hat.
Oh, all right.
Are you asking our
You can totally
cosplayer
get-
in-house if
Yeah,
you
where
can
to
get a
find
hat?
ranger hats? I mean, I'm pretty
I
sure you
guess.
can Google for it.
It's pretty similar to a Mountie hat.
Don't forget, if you guys want to move,
Yep.
move now. And don't
Okay.
forget your temporary 11 points. There you go. Go!
You're giving them
Paint the
that
picture a little bit.
inspiration?
I'm giving them mental inspiration. Yeah.
Where can I hide?
We're in a clearing.
The
Nowhere.
trees that she just lit on
I mean,
fire.
if you want to hide for the purposes of your ability, or for like sneak attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
So for sneak attack, the way it works is if the target is already currently engaged, you can add sneak attack damage.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll be all right.
Are there places to climb?
Sure. Some trees. You have webs and stuff, so you could probably like get up into the canopies and like snipe and stuff.
I like that you did this.
Yeah, like I was doing this as I was doing a playtest last night in a shop, and this dude like had like a goblin weaver, and he's like, my goblin weaver does this to shoot his spells. And he's like, I'm like, all right, cool. So you can 100% hide, but you have to wait till your turn. Okay, so has everybody moved?
Yeah, I think I'm staying here.
Okay. All right. So, at the top of the initiative, past Lilith, because Lilith got to get a 21. So your moss wyvern roars. And let's out a screech, and the moss on the ground around you guys gives off these spores. And I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
My specialty.
Oh, a 3.
24.
Hey, all right.
Hey.
21.
Okay.
19.
So, Kishano, Norbog, and Gilbetta are unaffected. However,
Yet. Okay.
oh, you haven't rolled yet? We'll roll.
Yeah. Just a quick question. I am wrapped around in fire. Do I get an advantage of it
No, you
reaching
do
me?
not.
Oh wow. Immune to fire. This is bad, you guys. All right.
So 21, you are unaffected as well.
18.
Or sorry, 18, you're unaffected. All right, so Kishano, Lilith, and Norbog are unaffected.
Right.
However,
19.
oh, and Gilbetta are unaffected. However, Pen and Lavia, you guys feel like maybe this wyvern ain't so bad. Maybe this is a cool wyvern.
This again.
I saved, but I already kind of felt that way.
Maybe this wyvern is cool.
Waiting on my turn.
And then the wyvern goes ahead and tries to do a bite on Lilith.
Bring it.
All right, here comes the bite.
Okay.
18.
Well, shit. It hits.
All right, you are bitten for 15 damage as its massive jaws clamp down on you, causing your blood to flow.
Hellish rebuke, baby. Eat that.
You are rebuked.
Plus an additional 1d4 with my flames of I can never know how to say it.
your flames of Plagiathos.
Plegathos?
Sure, Plagiathos flames. All right, let's see the damage.
Okay. Where are you? Sorry. Where's my hell loop?
All right, well, while you work that out,
Yeah. Oh, there it is. No, it's not.
it does a 23 with its stinger against you.
Ow. Well, I do a 16
Okay.
plus 2.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
All right, it doesn't save, so you do the full 18 damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for that poison damage, though, because you are taking 10 piercing, and if you fail to save, you are taking 32 poison damage.
Hurt. Wait, Constitution?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You save. You are not affected by the wyvern poison.
Rage!
You only take half that damage, so you take 10 plus 15. So sorry, plus 16.
All right. 10
So
plus 16.
26 damage.
Okay. Constitution at 20. All right.
And then our moss wyvern flies over here.
Oh, I get. Wait, no, I already did reaction.
Yes, you did.
It's okay.
How high in the air is this thing?
Well, it lands again. It just kind of flies over and lands.
Oh.
Trying to get a distance. And its mate arrives.
Oh, good.
What do Lavia and I think about its mate? You're muted.
Muted.
Somehow.
You think the mate's pretty cool, too.
I'm not jealous of it.
You think moss wyverns are awesome. Gilberta, it's your turn.
Great. I don't think they're awesome. I think they suck. How far away?
I want to point out I made this token today, and I'm very proud of it.
Oh yeah, where did Kashano bind the first one to? Because it's bound to a 60-foot.
60 foot.
Surf?
It's still within 60 feet.
Yeah.
So we're in a forest, right?
Yep.
So that presumably there's like probably like dirt and gravel and stuff here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, Jobetta is gonna cast a Dirt Devil. and choose an unoccupied 5-foot cube of air that you can see within range. An elemental force that resembles a dust devil appears in the cube and lasts for the spell's duration. Any creature that ends up within 5 feet of the dust devil makes a strength saving throw, or takes 1d8 bludgeoning damage and is pushed 10 feet away.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna cast that. Second here.
Create your dust devil.
So that's a strength 17 saving throw.
Okay.
For this one, I guess.
For the damaged one?
Yeah.
Very well. Strength saving throw. Oh, it doesn't have it as a... Alright.
Damn.
18!
Just enough. Just
All right.
enough. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage, but isn't pushed,
Okay.
so it still takes half the d8.
Takes the 8. Alright. Anything else?
All right. I told. That was my action.
Yep.
So Jobetta looks at how this thing almost poisoned Lilith, and she says, "Mm-mm," and she runs up, and as a bonus action, she casts Flame Blade.
Yep.
And a blade of fire that kind of looks like a scimitar appears in her hand. Yeah. And yeah. So
That's my friend!
That's my friend lighting fires!
yeah. And then yeah, I guess I can't try to make an attack, but
Yeah.
I have at least close the distance and
But you've got it ready.
yeah.
Alright. Norbog.
Norbog instantly rages, and
Okay.
she's used to wild magic exploding from her when she kicks in her rage, and it doesn't actually happen this time. Something seems a little different. She thinks, that's weird. Maybe somewhere in the planar travel, things got a little mixed up. Instead, her Heartthorn Thicket, though, pulses to life in her hands. And, well, it was made for her, so that makes sense that she and her weapon in this universe are soul bonded. And as she realizes that she's a little bit different in this world, she realizes that her Heartthorn Thicket will always find its way back to her. And so I'm going to do a range strike with Savage Ricochet. and
All right.
pick up my thicket and just wail it at the wyvern that is in front of me to do a ranged attack on it with it, because I can.
Very well.
Is that new content?
It is. It's new content from the new Fool's Gold supplement. So the first one is a 23 to hit.
23 does hit, absolutely.
And the damage is 18 plus 3, 21. Because I'm raging. And it hits it, and it instantly comes back into my hand. Because it's soul bonded to me. So I wail up for the second shot.
Hit it again.
15.
All right. There's just a mighty crack as it... second hit doesn't hit.
Yeah. But my thicket still comes back to me. And yeah, I'm done because my rage is my bonus action. Cool.
Very well. All right. So the first mob wyvern is singed and badly beat up and caught in the swirls of this dust devil. As we go into Shano's turn.
I was gonna do something else, but Kashano seeing that is like, oh, this must be a cool like thing that happens in this universe with weapons, right? And so he takes this scythe because it says it can be thrown.
Yep.
So I'm gonna throw the oracle in the scythe.
Okie dokie.
Is it still just a regular attack, or do I have to roll differently?
Just make it with a regular attack. Okay. Good question, Brilshan. What about the forest fire?
Ooh, that's a 9.
A forest
it goes
fire.
wide and
Is
it
its AC?
lands in the moss.
Okay. Yeah. No. So he's like, oh, sweet. And he plays the thing, and he just, like, chucks it, and I think it just over the head. And it's gone for now. Gonna have to get that. Oh.
We'll say it's right here.
Fuck, I thought that was going to be a thing. Hey, can you understand me? You guys, dragons. Right, alright. Well, should have used my action to cast tongues. Anyways, I don't know, I'm out of ideas, and I, turn towards Pen. I'm just like, can you talk to these things? You talk to things these days. I don't know. I'm still a little drunk. Look. That's my turn.
Oh boy.
I make a mental note of where my weapon flung to.
I put a little circle on the map for you. Pen.
Did I roll less than Lavia? I rolled a 3.
Yeah,
also,
Lavia. Where's Lavia's? Damn it!
I rolled an 8.
Okay, so Lavia first.
Same as Kashano.
Speaking of which, though, we both failed a con save. Don't we have like a reroll or something?
You guys have one reroll left on the board.
Pen, that was inspiration I was giving you.
And in fact, you can save again at the end of your turn.
You're welcome to use it.
I think I can make this work narratively, depending on how cool do I think this dragon is. These dragons are.
You think they're awesome. You think these dragons are great. You think they're good friends, and you don't get why everybody's so upset. And in fact, where in the real world, Lilith has this massive bite and this wound from this sting, you don't see any blood. In fact, you and Pen don't see any blood or gore coming out of the wounds on Lilith. She looks okay.
What are you all doing? We're supposed to be figuring out why they're attacking and being kind to these animals. You're doing the opposite of that. I do feel like, though, even though I think they're cool, I might try and encase them in some webs. Can I do that?
It was confused. Look, they were trying to eat Lilith. It's we can calm it down, though, I think.
Now, are we aggressive towards our party members? This is important.
No, you're not aggressive towards your party members, but you're not aggressive towards the wyverns either.
Okay.
So, Lavia,
Is
I
it
would ask you to make
considered-
a con save before you do the web. And then what you
Okay.
get on that will determine whether or not I'll let you do this.
Okay, sounds good. Nope.
No, they're doing their thing. Like, you feel like you don't want to disturb them. Like, they're... You trust that these wyverns know what they're doing.
Okay.
It's me!
Yeah, but you're fine.
It
You
must
don't have
not have
any
been
blood on
very
you.
hard. I can't see anything. It's a love fight.
All right, pen for real this time.
I cry
Is
to
it-
better like a little child. I'll be like, Geppetta! Okay.
Is anyone opposed to me using a reroll for that con save? No. Okay. I'm going to use one just to see how that shakes out then.
Okay.
And you can give us rerolls and other things by visiting our tip menu. It's really nice. We love it. Let's see. Con save. Boop. That is a nat 20.
All right. These wyverns aren't cool at all. In fact, Lilith is bleeding a lot.
Ooh, they are decidedly uncool. Okay, well, everyone is already attacking the one that attacked Lilith. So I am going to go up. I'm in Armor of Agathis from previously, and I'll see this other wyvern approach. And I open up my tome looking for necromancy spells, and I find a new page that wasn't there before. And I just, a big grin
stuck
comes
together.
across my face. And I am going to cast a spell that has never seen the light of day before called Chain of Pain, a 6th level necromancy spell. So I whip back, and a spectral chain whips around this wyvern, connected inside of my chest. And it has to make a wisdom saving throw, or our hit points are directly linked. And anytime I take any damage, it also takes damage.
Okay. I can't wait to see how you use this in the future. All right, wisdom saving throw. It got a 25.
God. Well, I think it just saved then.
Okay, cool.
And in that case, I was so confident that I did run up directly in front of it.
Neat.
To clarify, does that mean if it takes damage, you also take damage?
No, it is, sorry, I should have phrased that, but it doesn't matter because it failed, so it's not connected anymore. But it would not, it's a one-sided thing, but if you get healed, it does get healed.
So the fire spreads.
Yay.
That's what I wanted. And Lilith, you have resistance to fire, so that's probably why you didn't notice right away. And then you're like, you kind of look up after a couple seconds of combat, and you're like, this is getting out of hand as the fire begins to move around you.
Burn, baby, burn.
It's your turn.
hot. Well, I can't put out the fire, so, you know.
This sure does look like someone else's problem.
Now you get it. All right, where's that ribbon run to? The one that I'm currently attacking.
Where's Mr. Jameson?
Is it this one?
This one over here. Where is Mr. Jameson?
Oh, fucker.
Don't know, but I'm going after this.
Question.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not finished with this green thing.
All right.
Okay.
Show them what you got.
Yeah. Let's see. It's a wyvern.
Yep. It is a moss wyvern, a special creature that you can find in this preview of Fool's Gold Into the Bellowing Wilds. A special monster that I made the special token for because we didn't have art for it, but I just put moss on an existing wyvern, and I think it looks kind of nice. Anyways, very proud of myself. Somebody praise me.
Hey, no, like 100%. tip-top quality.
Can I have?
wouldn't have known that he'd visited alteration.
Yeah, I thought it was for real. I thought it was legit. So good job.
Who knew I was gonna have a hard time picking something if that's not Fireball?
That's the meme for Lilith. It's just like all the other options and Fireball, and she's like,
I mean,
what are you gonna do?
You know what? I'll be stupid. I'll be stupid one round. I'm gonna see if I can blind it with fireworks.
Go on.
That's it. It needs to make a Constitution save of 17.
Okay. Constitution save of 17.
I'll mix it up a little.
It makes it. Or no, it doesn't make it. I don't remember
doesn't?
the rule. We'll say it doesn't make it. He's
17.
blinded.
Okay, he's blinded. You see fireworks go up.
The creature cries out. And he's blinded.
Cool. And then I'm gonna slap a bardic inspiration on Jabetta because I fucking love that fire source she's got. I was like, have a whack at it.
You're like, Jabetta, did you see the fire I started? The forest is just slowly being consumed.
No, that's what I'm trying to make this thing like a pinata for her to whack. It's your birthday.
Stuff.
Yeah, it's your birthday.
So the creature's closing its eyes and its wings kind of come up to try and cover them after you shine the bright light on it. What was that spell, by the way? It was fireworks?
It was called pyrotechnics.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
All right. So at the beginning of the wyvern's turns, they roar again. And all of the moss beneath your feet, except in the areas that are on fire, becomes slippery and slick like grease.
Oh, that's different. So deck save?
Not yet.
If we move, I think. Oh.
Perhaps.
This is very important. Is
Yeah.
it slippery like grease, or does it have the consistency?
Yeah, is it
and, like-
flammable? Is it flammable?
Oh!
We can tell who's been playing Baldur's Gate in the group right now.
He learned it from you, Puck.
Yes, he's made this mistake before.
You've blown me up like this before.
I have.
You blew yourself up.
I take no, whatever the word is, I can't remember. Criticism.
Responsibility?
Criticism.
That's not.
It's slippery like grease. It doesn't have other properties of grease.
Okay.
All right. So this moss wyvern is blinded, doesn't like those pyrotechnics, and he's going to try and fly away and get close over here. Jabetta, Lilith, you can make a...
attack of opportunity?
Yeah!
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I was not... I thought I was muted to do that. Yeah.
No, it's great. Loved it.
Just be your best
17
self.
to hit.
17 is a miss. You clatter against its thick hide.
Oh crap! I forgot to tune it. Shit. Whoops. Oh well. Best of luck. I forgot to tune my sword.
A 19, you do hit.
Hey. All right, and whack whack.
All right, you do 8 piercing and 3 cold damage. Or a total of 11. You slice into a little bit, and some frost comes off of the wound as it cries in pain, fluttering away.
Don't run away.
How long does that blindness last, by the way?
1 turn.
Okay.
So
No,
it's
it is
still
not.
blind.
Is it till the end of your next turn or till its next turn?
It's a good question.
Okay. You figure that out for me while I go to the next one.
Will do.
This next one goes up and attempts to do a bite on Pen.
Do it.
15.
I don't think that breaks. That does not break. No.
You are unbitten, sir. Its massive mossy jaws clomp down near you, but you are able to sidestep them and get out of the way. And a piercing stinger comes your way.
Need one of them.
That is
to
a
hit
19.
me. That will hit, and it will take 25 cold damage.
It will take that
back
25
at
cold
this.
damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Poison.
11.
Okay, you take 34 poison damage on top
Oh,
of the 10.
It'd be so the armor immediately melts away. And I'm
Okay,
thinking it would have been so cool if that spell would have gone through.
would have been great. Would have been great. How you feeling, Pen?
Not great. Also, I'm wishing that D&D Beyond and Roll20 would add the totals together sometimes. I wish that was a function, because I can't do basic math. What do I,
Just take 17
am I, a
damage and
calculator?
then take 34 damage.
Yeah, but I have 10 hit. Okay, yeah, I can just do that. You're right. All right, cool. We're good.
There you go. All right, Gilbetta, it's your turn.
Great. Is this on? Are they on the ground?
Yeah, they just kind of like hop fly when they change positions,
Okay.
but they're always on the ground.
So they're standing, like on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
Okay.
standing on their two legs with their wings in the air.
Well, Gilbetta does something completely new,
All new!
and I'm going to use my flame blade to do it, and
Okay.
she stabs it into the ground,
Yep.
and it's a 30-foot range, and she's
Okay.
going to cast instant trap.
Okay.
So with a swift stab into the earth, you instantly create a 10-foot square, 10-foot deep spiked pit trap for unsuspecting victims to fall into. It can be created on natural ground, which I believe that we are on, which is
Yep.
at least 10 feet deep. The trap remains even after it is triggered. When the trap appears, it's well hidden beneath a cloth covered with natural material and has sharp wooden stakes at the bottom. Creature falling into the pit takes 2d10 piercing damage plus 1d6 bludgeoning damage from the fall. It can be spotted with the perception check, but I'm casting it so that it's literally all under where they're standing.
Okay. Go ahead and position it how you want. You should have control of that token.
Oh, that's a token. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
It's like a
I want
dirt
it
pile.
here.
Okay. There it is. And we'll move it to the back. All right, so it's got to make a save now?
Well, I don't know, because okay, so the trap occurs
Mhm.
and it can be spotted with a DC 10 wisdom check, but it's an
Right.
instantaneous effect. So
Okay.
theoretically, if it just appears underneath its feet, it would just fall into it.
All right. Let's just say it falls into it. What's the damage?
Be hard not to.
That is 2d10 piercing damage plus 1d6 bludgeoning damage from the fall. So
All right. Take 4 bludgeoning damage, and you can roll the piercing.
How deep in the ground it goes?
10 feet.
Nice.
All right. So, Pen, in front of you, this creature bites and, tries to bite you and gives you a sting, and then just disappears into a hole in front of you.
High
There's
five.
like a start, and then there's just a thumbs up in the direction where it came, and I see Gilbetta, I'm like,
And I'm gonna
Another
try.
spell from the Fool's Gold campaign. But
Yes.
Please continue.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna try to use the rest of my turn because I still have movement to gingerly get out of this slippery fucking situation that I'm in.
Okay.
And I guess if I go like half my movement, maybe it's, I don't know.
Actually, I just need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Remember, you have Bardic Inspiration.
It's a 16.
You fall over.
What? With a 16?
Yep. You topple over onto the ground, and you are prone.
Bardic Inspiration! Hold on. What is that, a D8?
D10, girl, I got your
D10.
back. I got your back.
Hold on.
You're like, no, Gilbetta doesn't fall down.
That's a 20 now. Come
okay,
on.
you don't fall down.
All right. Give me the...
I want to
Get out, Gilberta!
I imagine that it's like in my mind, the way that it happens is that Gilberta stumbles and Lilith goes, no! And Gilberta's like, ha! Yeah!
Yeah!
You like work it into a slide and you
Yeah.
like glide into place.
Thanks, Lilith!
Just the complete indignation in your voice when I told you that you fell.
No, the fuck I don't.
Gilberta does not fall. Norpog, you're up.
I see Gilberta almost eat it, and I'm really thankful that I'm now a ranged tank and don't have to try to move. I tap my tattoo as a bonus action, taking the bet that one of these is going to hit, and I do a ranged strike plus savage ricochet again.
All right.
So the first one, and I'm aiming at the dragon who is not in the pit.
Fair enough.
First one is a 26 to hit.
That is a hit.
So that'll be 19 damage. Is it still up?
It is still up.
Great. It's going to take 8d8 of the tattoo damage now.
Okay.
D8s, where are they? You're getting a 5 and a 3 because I can't. I don't know how to do other stuff. So it takes, oh my god, so much.
35.
35 extra thunder damage from my thundering tattoo.
So it's like a crack of thunder in Pen's ears the moment it hits, and Pen can actually feel the shockwaves because he's so close to it. Just as it hits, and you can see the skin rippling on the body of the creature and bones cracking as it strikes home.
Is
But
it still up?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well,
These are
fuck
big
him.
boys.
I am going to hit him again with the same thing as my Heart's Thorn Thicket ricochets back off of him into my hand, and I hit him again.
All right.
With an 18.
That is a hit.
So that'll
Just
do
barely, but it's in.
19 damage.
19 damage hits home. But our moss wyverns are still kicking.
I've damaged him so much.
They're so strong. They're too strong. All right, Lavia, what do you got?
I thought Kashana was before me.
He was before,
We're
but
tied
you, moved
at
it. You
8,
guys got the
so
same, so
we
you can
we take
decide.
turns.
Okay. What cool wyverns. I
Did you make a save at the end of
Actually-
your turn last time? No. Oh yeah, I
No.
got to do another one. You didn't get over it. Okay.
no. Well, I suppose I would draw attention to the burning coming towards us. Does anyone have any
Yeah.
water? Can we do something about this? And why are you still attacking them? And is it possible to hold an action if I'm being threatened or if I get attacked?
Absolutely, you could hold an action if somebody tries to attack you or something. You're going to get another
Yeah.
save for this charm effect at the end of your turn. So
Right. Okay. I'll hold this action. I moved closer to them because I care about them. Trying to stop Pen.
Why is everybody so angry? It's just
Calm down, everybody. Calm down. And I'm gonna hold a disengage action
okay.
to get away from them.
Perfect. Give me another con save. You still, oh my goodness.
Still friends. How am I
Still
supposed
friends.
to show all this cool content if I can't do anything?
So, somebody save Lavia. Kishano, you're up.
I'm going to. Is where my weapon was thrown. I would just leave it, but it's a canonical weapon. So,
Yeah.
Is that in the goo?
It is in the slippery moss. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna reach over. I'm gonna try to go over and pick that up.
Okay. Make a dex save.
All right. Let's see. 26. I'm assuming I can pick that thing up.
You're okay. You're as
Okay.
sure-footed as a mountain goat.
He learned by watching Gilberta.
Yeah. I'm gonna Misty Step from there. I'm not gonna move a second time. I'm gonna Misty Step to the one that's not in the hole, just like onto its back. And I'm just gonna kind of be leaning on it and cast tongues.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, listen, my man, we don't have to kill you. We're not out here wyvern hunting, all right? You picked up one of our friends. You tried to eat them. I feel like we've got a little bit of revenge here. We can probably end this now. If you just talk to me for a second, all right? Everyone will be able to understand you now. It'll be fine. So, like, what's the deal? What's going on? Why are you freaking out and attacking people?
Thank you, Cashano. Honestly.
Right? You know? I always knew I liked you, Lavia. That's throwing inspiration on Lavia. For next
All right.
save. Yeah.
Destroy everything.
Okay, but why? Like, is that totally necessary?
It is demanded.
By who?
By the new master of this jungle.
Who is? Is it the thing that ran away? It was very blurry. It was difficult to see exactly what it was. I may have to wait.
We hear
until
his
the
cries
official
and we will obey.
All right. Is there any scenario where we don't have to murder you?
You will be swallowed by the jungle. I'm like, what does it think about that? And it really doesn't really think a whole lot. It's just this is.
All right. Well, you're
dealing with a 9 intelligence creature here.
I have like 15 feet of movement left, so I'm gonna try to use the rest of it to just jump off its back, to like over between these two. All right. Talavia, I tried.
All right, Lavia, please, you get another Constitution save with advantage with this because you tried to reason with it and it said a lot of weird shit.
That's legit.
something dungeon master something. and you're out.
Thanks.
No problem. All right, Hen.
Okay, well, I'm in danger, and I'm just gonna move. That one fell in a pit, so I assume I'm not within its reach anymore, and the other one's blind, correct? Okay.
What was the ruling on that, Lilith? Till the end of your turn or its turn?
For the blind.
Oops, I read it and forgot it. Sorry.
Lilith, once again, you need to tell me or nothing will happen.
sorry. It's my turn.
Okay.
Which hasn't happened
so yes,
yet, so
it
it's
is
still blind.
It is in fact still blind.
Yes.
Okay, then I am going to use my full action to
Ignore the
sprint.
roll I accidentally just hit.
It's no longer tethered though. I have dropped the concentration on that.
It's still grease on the ground though, right?
Yeah.
And you crawl.
So what do I have to roll? A dex save?
Dex save, please.
Okay, dex save. I have a 1d10 from Kashano still. If I need it, I'll use it.
You are prone, sir. There is no D10 in the world that can save you. You just take one step and faceplant immediately into the slime.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll just be there.
You're having a really bad vacation, buddy.
It's real bad.
Lilith.
I'm flying. I see what's happening.
Oh, also, lest I forget.
What happened?
If only we had people who could control water in our party.
Why is it always my job? I want to do fun things in combat too.
You're the only one who can.
A pit has ice stuff.
I can't do shit right now. I'm trying.
He says face down in a pile of moss. All
Why
right,
is it always my job to fucking put your fires out, literally?
You are the sea elf.
Yeah, and I am good at hitting things too. I am more than one thing.
See a sword?
Fire sword.
As I'm face down and the fire's approaching me, and I know that I can't run away because I'll fall.
It's just like coming up closer.
Oh my god. Okay, so this little wyvern that Jabetta put in a hole, I'm gonna fireball in it.
Oh my god!
A hole!
She like comes up over the top of the hole. Woo!
It's contained!
There's just a pillar of flames and a square that just shoots up out of the earth.
You're gonna be asked to leave this plane of existence and never return. Lifetime ban.
Yeah, Felix, we don't know how we caught your module on fire, but
This
somehow
timeline is getting pruned. I'm pretty certain.
You're gonna have to get like above it to do this, Lilith.
Oh, don't you worry. I've been taking plenty of notes and sending them along.
Oh god. I mean, I can fly as high as I want in the sky. This fireball's got 150 foot range.
Okay.
Whatever you need.
All right.
It's going in the hole.
Okay.
Fire in the hole!
It got a 5 on its dex save.
And it is in a pit, so I guess it makes sense.
Let's see that damage, Lilith.
Alright. Wow, what a coinky 36 again.
Lilith goes through like spell phases, I've noticed. Like for a while it was everything was hypnotic pattern, and everything was polymorph. Now it's all about fireballs.
It's because her attention span is so short that she can only remember one spell at a
Hypnotic
time.
pattern saved our ass a bunch of times, though.
It really did.
I'm not saying it didn't. I'm just saying that's what's happening here.
Oh, you didn't even get any ones this time. It's just
No, I
36 damage.
It's a flat 36.
It takes the whole 36 and just this pillar of flame erupts from the hole, and just a screeching creature at the bottom.
Sorry. All right, and Bardic Inspiration on Jabetta again, because she's, again, I love her source. She's inspiring me.
You're an inspiration. Norbog's in the back. This fire is getting really out of control.
And I literally can do nothing. I think I have a water skein. What am I going to do? Literally powerless back here.
Oh, fuck. I love you guys. Like, this is just...
Shut up! Do the turns! I want to get to my turn!
Doing the turns. Doing the turns. Another roar from the pit. The moss all gets really thorny.
God fucking damn it.
How much
And
HP?
the wyvern flies out of the pit and goes right for Lilith. Come on. Trying to take off this marker because he's not blind anymore. There we go. All right. So this one flies right out of the pit and goes for a bite on Lilith. Chomp. 29.
Oh. Yeah, 929 hits.
14 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then you get a stinger launched at you for 29 again.
Maybe I should have done Mantle Inspiration.
Make another Constitution save.
Okay. What'd I get?
All right. You only take half the poison damage, so let's call that one...
13? 13.
Yeah, 13.
Okay, I'm still
And-
hanging in there.
It attempts to fly over here. So Jabetta, you can get a swing at it as it flies out of your hole.
Great.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me find my flame blade. 24.
24 is a hit.
Nice.
11 fire damage.
You hit it for 11 fire damage.
Can you add 2?
Sure.
Flame Plug.
Flam block.
Something fire.
Yep.
All right, so Pen is granting advantage.
What?
Face down
'Cause he's-
pen is granting advantage.
Face down Pen is granting advantage. So first a bite. 13. That's not bad.
Oh, on me. I'm granting it
Yeah.
advantage to hit me. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying now.
Yeah. For a
That
second, we
doesn't
thought a
hit-
good thing happened.
Yeah, I was like, who am I
No.
inspiring? What?
No, so you're inspiring the wyvern to eat you. That's,
Don't eat my ass, wyvern, please.
and a 19 for the poison attack.
Great! It stung me.
Okay, make a Constitution save.
Oh,
And you know what? Since they're both the same number, we'll keep the top one. Cool, that's 21 poison damage, along with 10 stinger damage.
You're gonna kill us all in a one-off.
I'm still alive down here, barely.
I think it's important we establish now, before this battle finishes, that if a Kashano dies in one universe, his energy is spread out to all other.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
is
the
it
one
just?
Yeah, so I get an
It's-
extra spell slot in our main game.
Yeah, all the other versions of you become more powerful.
Yeah.
So
I was
I'm
gonna
hurt.
make it to the end of this fight and stab himself just so he can get an extra spell slot in the real game.
I have inside me the Blood of
very-
Kings, all right?
Very hurt. I also want to say that level 11 Pen has 69 health points, and I don't know how it happened, but I'm so happy.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
All right, it's Jobetta's turn.
Great.
Wait, do
Yeah.
I also get attack of opportunity too? Because it bit me in the very
Sure, yeah, it did bite you. Give it a swing.
Okay, and then just, I'll just tell you on the screen. Go ahead, Jabetta. Sorry.
Okay, so who's hurt?
Ah!
Just Pen.
It's just like on the
I
ground.
get that Pen is hurt. I'm trying to gather other information here. You whiny, please.
You
baby.
asked, I answered.
I'm looking
I'm a little
11
bloody.
points healthier than usual.
So
Yeah, same.
yeah, me too.
So it's just me
The
and Pen.
forest is.
Oh,
Brilchan
just-
says the forest is hurt.
Okay.
Well, I'm lowering the
Tried
initiative
to
order, but I
leave
have a
too.
solution for
I
that.
tried to do the right thing and leave.
Paul, can you add a 10 to the wyvern's damage?
Sure.
I'm assuming
You
22
managed to
hits.
slash him as he tries to fly away.
Yeah.
All right. Chapetta's like, fine, I'll just do it. And she'll cast Mass Healing Word on Lilith and Pen.
On the forest.
No. On Lilith and Pen, who both get 18 points of healing. Plus, that doesn't include my Disciple of Life, so add maybe it does. Okay, never mind, it does. Okay, so yeah, 18. Great, and then Jobetta's like, fine, whatever. And she turns around and she's like, fucking whatever. And Jobetta, turns and looks at the fucking big wall of fire and casts another new spell called Polar Fog. And Polar Fog is a beam of frozen air shoots from your hands, creating a cloud of fog in a 60-foot radius from the point of impact. The icy fog heavily obscures the area inside it and is extremely cold. Creature speed is half within the fog's area, and when a creature enters the fog for the first time or starts its turn there, it must make a Constitution saving throw to resist the low temperatures. A moderate wind disperses the cloud after 4 rounds. A strong wind disperses it after 1 round. So it's a 60-foot radius from the point of impact, so it's a big-ass fucking...
Oh, it's gonna hit all of us.
It's gonna hit everything.
It's big. It's big.
60-foot radius.
Yep.
Not diameter, radius.
Radius.
It's this entire board.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna, obviously I wouldn't center it there.
Okay.
It's just gonna hit
But it's a smart one.
It's just gonna hit Norbog. Sorry, Norbog.
It's fine. I'm 12 points healthier.
No,
than
Sean,
usual.
please give me. Can I have this?
Yeah, sure. Here.
Because I want to hit at least one of the wyverns with it too.
If we're gonna hit somebody, we might as well at least hit a wyvern.
Yeah, if I'm gonna have to get Norbog no matter what, I'm gonna hit a wyvern too. So I
There you
want,
go.
yeah, I want it like
All right.
here,
So you haven't completely put out the fire.
there,
Okay.
there. That gets all but a little fucking blaze of the fire, and one of the wyverns, and also Norbog. Sorry, Norbog.
Yeah, what do I need to roll for this? Constitution?
Yes.
I guess it's getting me too, but if I can use that disengage that I called on before, I can just move a square.
You also still
Sure you
have
can.
inspiration if you need it.
I got an 11, which is probably a fail, but it's cool. Because it's icy cool.
So
Thanks,
much is
Melissa.
happening around me.
This is what chewing 5 gum feels like.
All right.
Right now, chewing 5 gums feel like getting my ass beat.
It's their new flavor.
The wyvern didn't save.
All right. So that's 10 cold damage for the wyvern and also Norbog.
Oh, no.
Oh
Whatever.
no, how will I survive?
Still
Alright.
at full
But
health
most of the
plus
fire
one.
is out now.
Okay.
That's polar
Cool.
fog, everybody. Big
That's
ass
polar fog.
fucking thing.
Icy frozen
That's good problem
fog pours over everything, and icicles and frost begin to develop all over the wyvern and Norbog, and the fire is snuffed out by the chilled breeze, except for the edges, which are still burning down below.
Does that flower do anything for Norba?
Yeah, to get any heat protection.
Oh, you know what?
thawed
I
part.
forgot about the flower. Sure. You
There we
are no
go.
longer. The initial chill hits you hard, but having that flower in there protects you from the rest of the
Oh,
fog.
nice.
You
Thank
better
you
do
for
that.
reminding that. There you
Let's
go.
call it the blaze bloom.
Aw. Is it my turn?
Yes.
I'm so mad that I've done like 100 damage to at least one of these assholes and it's still standing. So I'm gonna just, it ain't broke. I'm just gonna keep throwing a club at it. The one who's near to me, first hit, 14.
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Second hit, 24.
24 definitely hits.
And he's gonna
you hammer
take
it hard.
22
for-
damage.
22 damage.
Because I got rage.
Right. And that one falls dead as the ice covers over it.
Oh my god, finally, guys! They are killable!
Just from like deep inside this dense fog, it's just Norbog. I got it!
You stole my kill! No, I'm kidding. Yay!
And just Gilbetta just breathes a sigh of relief. She's like, oh, thank God Norbog's alive. I didn't kill her with the fog.
I'm gonna kill Norbog with a little weather. Come on.
She's strong.
Alright.
Super strong.
Yeah, strong woman.
Super strong. Lavia. Or Kashano, whichever. Who wants to go first?
Oh wait, I got
You're both the
I
same.
got a thing. I'm
Shano.
going to just kind of point to a spot just inside the fog,
Yep.
but within how many feet is it? Within 20 feet of the living wyvern. I'm gonna cast Gravity Sinkhole. I'm gonna go ahead and cast it at 4th level. But the save is a con save 17.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. So hopefully suck it in to the ice fog and maybe increase the ice fog damage since a lot of the ice fog will also be sucked into that point. Same. Yeah.
All right. So it's sucked in. Because I rolled the wrong thing. All right. So
Okay.
they're just going to keep it.
Go.
And the fog is sucked in with it.
Then it's gonna take 30 feet of force damage and whatever it gets with the ice fog.
Give me another roll of damage with the ice fog, as the ice fog is condensed around this creature.
Me?
Betty, you want to roll that?
Yes, please.
Yeah, hold on. That's 3d8. That's a 19.
All right. Yeah, so just covered in ice and condensed to this thing, kind of dragged across the floor of its own mossy home. Shrieking as is incredible magical power pulls him away.
Physics, bitch!
All right.
Makes fools of us all!
But it's still alive. Lavia.
Just for logistical purposes, will I be damaged or affected negatively if I am within melee range or attacking it physically because of this cold stuff?
No.
Okay.
The cold has been
In that
compressed into a
case-
single-
Yeah.
little snowball.
Oh, I see one is dead. So we are really killing these things. This thing is not as cool as I thought it was all of a sudden. I'm going to run at it, climb on it
All right.
with my 4 cool limbs that I have on my back. Spider climb up that thing. And
Okay.
I'm going to encase it in webs that are flammable.
Very well. You're going to web it up with your flammable webs.
There we go. It is
All right.
a strength save. No, dexterity.
Yeah, it's going to see if it can get out of your webs. I will put it at disadvantage because it would be prone from the gravity well. Got an 8.
Nice.
So it is webbed up. So you
and-
apply your spinnerets attached to your various legs and just web it all up completely to the ground. Anything else?
And then I'm gonna get away from it as well.
Very well. It is webbed up and cannot opportunity attack you. Pen.
I'm a rogue anyway.
But you do take some damage for moving through the moss.
Oof.
So as you move through the moss, the spikes in the moss deal. You would have moved 4 spaces. You take 12 piercing damage for moving through the moss.
Yeah.
Pen.
Okay. So, Pen is getting up and sees this thorns and stuff and sees how hurt he is and is like, okay, junior tank time is over. Brushes himself off. And I'm whipping out, as a bonus action, I'm whipping out my fell steed, which can fly.
Okay.
And mentally, I'm going to note to Norbog, I'm just going to be like, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go. 200 feet.
Okay, and so I'm going to charge at Norbog full speed with my fell steed and like ram into her, but she's ready for it through a dimension door that appears 200 feet above this wyvern. So we both pop out 200 feet above it.
Okay.
We did math.
That's all.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
And I'm on a flying horse, so it's fine.
All right then. Lilith.
I'm not
Just the
sure.
looks on your guys' faces, you're like, we're gonna be so cool.
Or dead. One or both.
Don't want to kill you guys. Okay, hold on.
Come on, Lilith. The webs are flammable. Have some fun.
There's a bear falling from the sky.
There's a bear falling from the sky. Sounds like a prediction you would find in a Nicolas Cage movie.
I'm concerned where she's gonna land once I do a thing.
Nobody hasn't taken her movement yet, so like I got wiggle room.
And she still has her full max hit points. She'll be fine.
I do. It's fine.
Norbog can take whatever's coming up.
Team
It's
approval.
fine.
All right, team approval. Okay. Everyone's just like, yeah, just do it. Okay.
Do it.
Fireball.
Just sheepishly this time.
You can
All
hear
right, give me the
Gilbetta's
fireball.
internal screams.
I'm very close.
I don't know. I'm so torn right now. All right, if anyone gets mad at me, I'll just modify your memory afterwards, okay?
Jesus. Well, I got an 8 on its dex save.
Wow, they're not dexterous at all.
Well, not when they're webbed to the ground. It actually got a 7, by the way.
Okay. Oof. So, the edge of the fire. Well, actually, can I hold an action and ask Jabetta if she can put it in a pit? That way I can have a fire pit?
I don't think it's gonna live until Jabetta's next turn. I would say just do whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah, just do your
just do what you gotta do.
You also get 2d4 as well.
Yeah.
From the webs.
Okay.
Additional 2d4 fire damage on top of that.
Alright, I get to roll 2d6. So, not too much. Alright, it's 40. No, 41.
Okay. Yeah, just like scorched to the ground, the webs burn away, it screams in pain. Still barely holding on, this one.
Mantle inspiration. Keep going! We got this, team. Everyone's got a plus 11 if you need it. And
Alright.
move!
Another
I still
anywhere
have
you need
my
to.
plus 11
yeah, that
from
doesn't
before.
stack on the last 10 hit points
Oh.
stack, right?
Can you move downward while you're midair? While you've got mantle of inspiration.
I mean,
Even faster!
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Alright.
done.
It doesn't do anything on its turns because it is still recovering from the web. Jobetta.
Cool. Give me a second. I'm gonna do. So Jobetta's still a little tipsy, I think.
Alright.
So she's gonna do something that she thinks might be funny, but that the person might not think it's so funny. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know. So Jobetta's gonna move as like she's going to cast a spell, and she's gonna come this way. This is very important.
Yep.
She's gonna come this way, and
Okay.
as she comes by Kashano, she's just gonna reach over and brush Kashano's hair with a little artifact known
Oh
as Sip's comb.
no! What happens? How does this work?
She just
So-
brushed Kashano's hair with sips.
Whatever your alignment is now the opposite of that.
I think we have to. So what would everybody say Kashano's alignment is here?
Weird neutral.
Chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral. Okay, I think
So-
that's probably fair.
Would that be
Theoretically,
lawful?
the opposite of the scale of a chaotic neutral is a lawful neutral.
Well, actually, so on the comb, it actually says on a success, roll a 1d8 to determine the creature's new permanent alignment.
Oh, neat. Roll a d8.
Look, it's a soft cannon world. It's fine.
Roll a d8, you
Lawful
coward.
good Kashano.
We'll go.
me?
We'll go
Okay, sorry,
one.
one.
Yeah, you roll a d8. We'll go 1 is chaotic evil and 8 is lawful good. All right.
Chaotic good.
Lawful.
Lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
You're lawful neutral now.
Anyway,
You're Lord Zelos.
Also, you take 21 piercing damage from the moss.
oh, me. I was like, what?
Yeah,
I was like,
because
I
you
was like,
move
how does
too
he
much.
take piercing
Dangerous
damage from a comb? But that makes sense. Okay. So anyway, I'm assuming that's just like by movement and like, I don't know, a free action or a bonus action or something. Do I still have an action?
Sure.
Okay. So
Am I not merciful?
all I did was brush my friend's hair. Like as far as the time of the day. Okay, so for my action, I'm going to. Fuck it. I'm just gonna guiding bolt this thing.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
It's 28 radiant damage.
All right. Heavily damaged, bleeding out on the moss. Still barely holding on. Take us home, Norbog.
I'm so sick of this thing. I better fucking hit.
Hold on. We've already destroyed one of these creatures. We don't know yet. Is there any regulation?
I can't hear you. I'm 200 feet above you, and it's my turn.
Do we have game tags for these creatures? Is what I need to know. Lavia, please fill me in. What's the local jurisdiction?
Honestly, I'm done with them. Like,
and
no,
conservation?
we're gonna kill them.
Are you certain that this is? Are we gonna have to explain this later? Are they gonna be upset?
Meanwhile,
We'll just bring them to the festival to eat them.
Is there a Bureau of Land Management? Because we're already going to have to explain this fire. I mean, we're going to have to pay for damages if this is only fair.
While Kashana was arguing about hunting licenses, 200 feet above him, Norbog is so angry at these things that she now has a thing called a Raging Leap. And if I take fall damage, whatever I hit and attack will take fall damage. So from 200 feet, that is 20d6 fall damage as I throw myself off of Pen's horse and attack this thing twice. So one of them better fucking hit.
I picture this like a dive. Like you just get on the horse and you're like, what?
Does 23 hit?
I think this is an Assassin's Creed leap of faith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
that ends in a crater.
So the initial damage it takes is 13 plus 9 plus 3. And then it's going to take 20d6. And I don't know how do I do custom ones on...
Advanced dice roller.
Not that. Okay. Ignore that first one because I'm figuring out what the hell I'm doing. Advanced dice roller. Roll 20. There we go. 20d6 plus 0. So he's going to take 74 damage.
Okay.
And my damage is halved, though, because it's bludgeoning damage. So I only take whatever half of 74 is.
37.
Correct.
Okay. This wyvern is now a stain on the forest floor. It just bursts with the impact of Norbog, and gore and viscera fly everywhere.
I really hope you consider nuisance creatures. Otherwise, this is going to be a terrible amount of paperwork. This is a whole afternoon. We're not even going to get to enjoy the festival.
From the gore, Norbog's like, why is he talking about paperwork? That's a Gilbetta thing.
That was so incredible, Norbog!
Thanks. It was pretty fun.
You have to teach me! It's not gonna go well.
I don't think it'll go well, and also I still have, like, so much health. I still have 100 health. This is a great move.
Just looking at Shauna, and she's just, like, hides the comb back in her pocket and doesn't say anything.
Gilbetta, you're with me, right? Like, this is, we come to this place. And
yes, it's all very immoral. That's what I said from the beginning.
Hold on. Where the fuck is Jameson? Hey. Looking around, where the fuck has Jameson been the whole thing?
Jameson is gone.
I wanted a perception check during battle.
Probably snuck into the tomb while we were all busy taking care of his dirty work.
He seems to have gone without a trace.
We have a contract. Oh, I'm sorry. I may have neglected to mention this to you. Of course, I would tell all of you about this, including you, Lavia. We have a contract. We're to receive 80% of all valuables in there.
Well, we got 100 now.
Well, unless he's in there taking all the good things.
New adventure?
Well, you guys pour over the area and the ruins, and you're unable to track down any trace of him, but it does seem that he's gone through things a little bit. So, what Mr. Jameson was after, you may never know. But an unusual, powerful creature, able to stir the ire up of the various forest creatures of the Bellowing Wild, seems to have been released. Whatever this beast may be, it is powerful and dangerous, and you can see it if you hop on board with the Fool's Gold into the Bellowing Wild campaign and get one for yourself.
Look, I know we want to go after this thing, but something just feels like we need to wait. Like there's a certain non-disclosure period. But perhaps next year we can come back and hunt for it.
Absolutely.
Is there someone
And
at your
absolutely-
table that you really want to change the alignment of? Because
And again, we'll remind everybody, everything you're seeing here is just a preview. Some of this stuff is subject to change. This is all playtest stuff. We're really thankful to Dingo and the Fool's Gold team for letting us, give this a try and show it all to you guys. Please support the Kickstarter. That's our show for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for Saber coming by and playing the Weaver character. Sorry you were mind controlled for so much of the battle.
Legit, I was like, my venom bite, it could be the last move!
There's so many things! Be sure to check it out. The preview was a lot of fun to play. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Highly recommend checking this out. Like I said, Felix has had this in his head for a long time. And like the time I've spent with the man just talking about it, it's clear that he's passionate and excited about this thing. So
Honestly, the
support
Weaver
him on it.
race is so cool. I highly recommend checking out the Weaver race at least to see if you want to play it, because you should. It's great. It's really cool.
It's
I didn't get to do
really
nearly enough with it in a one shot. You need to do a full campaign with it.
Absolutely. Super great.
Yeah, I think half of us still have stuff that we could have done in our back pockets.
Yeah.
So you haven't seen it all.
And
this is
if you want to see more of us, you should go check us out on YouTube, where we have all our previous episodes. If you liked this setting and all these characters, we've got seasons of it to go through. So
you can
go
see
check
the
us out on
episode
YouTube.
where Felix played as Sips. You can see the episode where Felix...
Dingo played as
Dingo
Felix.
played as Sips.
Dingo
And
played
then
as Sips.
The episode where Felix and Dingo played as evil characters.
Yes.
With
That was
Joe
fun,
Cat.
too. Yeah, with Joe Cat.
And we do this every Sunday, so if you want to see more, just come back, at the same time
Next
every week.
We've got crazy drama unfolding. Anyways,
I got more fireballs.
you always have more fireballs. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for the support. Everybody who's checking out, subscribing, following, all that kind of stuff. There's no show without you guys, so we can't thank you enough. Check out the Kickstarter for Fool's Gold into the Bellowing Wilds campaign, and check out Hero Forge 2. Both people that have been really good to us, and we're eternally thankful for them. And maybe we'll get Dingo and Felix back on for another thing in the future.
they're not so
I
busy.
want to do it. Yeah, right. When there's not so much stuff going on, people aren't having giant Kickstarters going off and all these things. Life is crazy. All right, so thank you all so much for watching. Do we have a cutscene today?
Did anyone have one planned? No, because it's a special, out of camera
okay.
episode.
All right.
This was intentional.
So stay tuned for the raid. Until next time, everybody. Class dismissed.
It's D&D. It's D&D. It's D&D. It's D&D. We all agreed to play some D&D. That means role playing, fighting and slaying, solving puzzles. Maybe it's just me, but you guys won't.
No, we won't.
You guys just don't.
No, we don't.
Follow a single plotline through and through. I'm not complaining, but instead of gaming, you find the weirdest other things to do. There was adventure, but you guys wouldn't venture. Instead you said the mountains looked real nice. Middle of winter, you went to the hinter, lands of permafrost and frozen ice. You hid from every danger, you wizard, rogue, and ranger, and found the perfect valley for your quest. In the lands of